For over 27 years here in Tuscaloosa, Catfish Heaven has been pleasing our taste buds with their delicious catfish, pan trout, hot wings, coleslaw, hush puppies, and don't forget about those made-to-order French fries. Whether it's your snack time, lunchtime, or dinner time, give the guys a call over at Catfish Heaven at 205-752-7222, or you can make your order online at catfishheaventuscaloosa.com. So head on over to Catfish Heaven at 2502 21st Street. See you there.
Hello?
Hey, Rick. I had to call you to tell you that the food that you brought to the party last night was wonderful. It made me think about my grandmother's cooking. Where did you get that food, brother?
I went down to Thomas' Rib Shack to pick up the ribs, but when I got there, I seen that they had more than just ribs. I seen baked chicken, fried chicken, corn muffins, vegetables, apple pie, peach pie, and I looked around and I seen a sign that told me that they got chitlins and oxtails on Sunday. Oh, all I can tell you, go down to 2931 15th Street or just give them a call like I did at area code 205-759-5010. Thomas Rib Shack, Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Head on down to Archibald and Woodrow, some of the best barbecue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, y'all. Right off of 4125 Greensboro Avenue, Tuscaloosa, Alabama 35405. You can hit them up at 205-331-4858. Also, you can find them at their other location, 1211 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Northport, Alabama 35476. 205-345-6861.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Fly, fly, fly. Scoochie, huh? I drink till I'm drunk.
Fellas, head on down to New Generation Barber Shop, right off of 2600 McFarland Boulevard East, Suite C. Go ahead and get you a fly cut from my boy Fred Brown. You can hit him up at 205-292-4995. Also Sam Brown at 205-722-8506. And how can I forget about my boy Amp the Barber? Hit him up at 205-561-7473. Check him out, y'all.
Take a pick, I might as well. Hell, drop the top and take a selfie. My country.
You shopping at a goddamn number 2 pencil.
Tuscaloosa, get ready for the T-Town Labor Day Blues and Groove Festival. Saturday, September 4th at SoCo Park, featuring TK Soul, Abel Hollywood,
Is you 25 and
Magic One, Jay Hammer, Miss Jody, Donnie Ray, and the Jay Morris Group. Gates open at noon. Showtime 2 p.m. It's all hosted by MC Sir Anthony. Bring your tents, coolers, lawn chairs, and RVs. Vendors are welcome. Kick off your Labor Day weekend at the Blues and Groove Festival, starring TK Soul, Lavelle Hollywood, Magic One, Jay Hammer, Miss Jody, Donnie Ray, and the Jay Morris Group. Saturday, September 4th at SoCo Park in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. For tickets and vendor info, call 205-872-2113.
All right, all right. Thank you for supporting our sponsors of the program. We want to thank everybody for chiming in on this Thursday, August the 12th at 8 p.m. right here on the all-new T-Town 411 Report. We're broadcasting live also on Sound Booth Radio and Sound Booth TV. Mike, tell them how can they get in on Sound Booth Radio and Sound Booth TV.
Sure thing, Daryl. To get in with us on Soundbooth Radio, just go to your iOS or your Google Play Store, download the Live 365 app. Once you've downloaded that app, you go to the search bar and type in Sound Booth Radio 106.1. That'll get you on with us on the radio station. And on the TV side, just go to YouTube, type in Sound Booth Radio 106.1. And it'll put you on with us on Soundbooth TV. Of course, you can always watch us on Facebook Live under Soundbooth TV as well.
Great. Mike, want to thank you for each and every week broadcasting this program through your Soundbooth TV and Soundbooth Radio. Getting ready to announce Veronica Taylor, our COVID update personnel. She said as of 3:02, as of today, guess what, Mike? 125 inpatients with DCH systems who are positive for COVID-19, 34 inpatients who are positive for COVID-19 being treated in ICU, and 15 inpatients who are positive for COVID-19 on ventilators. She said starting at 12:01 a.m. today, DCH enacted only one support personnel will be allowed per day in most areas. Visitors will not be allowed to rotate in most situations. No support person will be allowed for any COVID-19 positive patients other than end of the life events, palliative care, and or corresponding consultation. Mike, we said it last week. 115 on Tuesday and 125 on Thursday. So there's an increase of 10 again. Schools started back today. Tuscaloosa City schools. And we got to figure out what's going to be the numbers by the end of the month. One thing I do want to say, I want to thank the Tuscaloosa City School Board for taking in consideration of mandating teachers and staff, along with the students, to wear masks for the remainder of this month through September the 10th. From my understanding, there was a long, drawn-out argument in relation to the mask mandate, but it finally got passed through, and I want to thank the school board for doing that. Let's take a little quick break and pray for all our people that's inside the hospitals right now. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity to come on and share this information. Thank you for all the people. Thank you for watching over our doctors, our nurses, and all the essential workers, Heavenly Father. Right now, we want you to go with the bereavement families and go with them and let them know you're in charge. We ask that you heal the sick. In your Son, Jesus Christ's name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Just want to say a little quick prayer for them. I want to say a special happy birthday to all the people that celebrating the birthday this weekend, anniversary, whatever you may be going through. But Mike, 125 increase.
You know, Daryl, what's so interesting about that is, and I heard this, was Tuscaloosa, although we have high numbers, is not as bad as some of the other areas in Alabama, and especially southern Alabama. They are, I don't think any of them actually have any ICU beds. I think they said the whole state of Alabama has 5% of the ICU beds available right now. So, they're expecting, I want to say within 3 to 4 days to have broken the record for the number of hospital visitors due to COVID-19 in 3 to 4 days.
Well, from my understanding, Alabama is probably the leading state now with COVID.
Now I think Florida is.
Florida, okay. Florida is one of the leading states of COVID-19 right now, and I see Houston is busting out the scene. So,
Mm-hmm.
sound like Houston, Texas, is the new New York, according to the way the doctors and everyone is describing what's going on there. Precautionary
Uh,
measures. Everybody just needs to take precautionary measures. I think we're getting more and more people now vaccinating, going to the doctor and getting vaccinated. So that's a great thing. Um,
yeah, these states is actually contemplating having their remote vaccination. They open up more days. Right now, I think they said they're having more like 250 people appointments on Fridays. If they get to 500 appointments on Friday, they're opening up more days. Then they have it. I'm not exactly sure how many days they have open right now, but they have it open um, a couple of days of the week. Yeah, one time they were talking about closing it down completely. At the end of June, they were talking about closing it down completely. So uh, I think they're averaging 1,500 people in the state of Alabama uh, getting vaccinations right now. We still at only 35% of people who have been vaccinated. Still at the very low end of it. And as far as the schools and everything go, um, I commend the Tuscaloosa City schools for coming up with the mandate. County schools evidently didn't care about what people were thinking, or uh, perhaps most of their people decided that they didn't want the mask mandate, and they didn't have one when they started back in school. So it's interesting that the county schools, which are quite a bit larger than the city schools, are without masks, when the city schools are with masks if they're enforcing. And I got a little information saying that they really truly not even enforcing the mask mandates in school.
hmm.
So that's going to be a whole problem all in itself. And that's for teachers and students, as well as social distancing is not heard of. But the classrooms are full, and I don't want to put anybody on the spot. If they want to speak on it, then I will allow them to speak on it. But they said the classrooms are full, and yeah, they full speed ahead. But I'm wondering how long they're gonna stay.
Yeah.
In classes.
Well, I have no idea, Mike, but I tell you, that's interesting that we're going this route or going through this at this very moment. Um, I was trying to read. Was there any other comments relating to the COVID? Want to say hello to Patricia Sunshine Williams, David, Daniel Van Horn. How are you all? Thank you all for chiming in, and all the other people that's chiming in, getting in on it. Mike, I had a great time on Tuesday challenging your sound and your um, your music knowledge, as I was told I was wearing you out a little bit. So one of my friends called me and told me, man,
No,
he told me to take it
Uh,
easy on you. So I just said,
no,
okay,
no, I'm sure nobody didn't say that.
man.
Actually, I think that, and I had a good time with that also. And I'm sorry if I ran folks off with my singing, but yeah, like I said, you kind of put some stuff on me from before I was born. But although I didn't know the name of the artist, I did get you with the name of the song. So
You did get a few songs. You got a few songs.
yeah, I got more than a few now. But okay,
Yeah, you got a few songs.
actually today, and I'll Mellow and myself. Our producer, we sat down. Actually, I started this on Tuesday night after we got off the air. compiling a list of songs.
You had to go try to find something. He ain't gonna know this one. He ain't gonna know this one right here.
I mean, it wasn't hard. We just had to try to narrow it down because we had so many songs. That we was gonna span the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and not just stick to one particular era. We wanted to go all the way through, and also just take it easy because I know you threw out that little caveat before we got off air on Tuesday that I don't know too many rap songs. We ain't put too many rap songs in there.
I hear you.
We put some songs in there that was heard on the radio station in Tuscaloosa in the 80s and 90s. And that was TVG.
It's going to be very few songs that you're going to get me on, Mike. I can just tell you that right now. Pop.
I'm quite sure. Considering how, you've been in part of a social saving club and that you had a lot of parties over there in which they played a lot of songs and everything. But we're gonna go that route. I didn't go into the 50s and 60s and try to get you to know any of those songs from the 50s and 60s.
No, don't do the 50s.
I stuck to the stuff in which that I know, which will probably be the late 70s, 80s, and 90s, 2000s.
Now, so, believe it or not, some of the 60s I'm even acquainted with, but very, very limited on the 50s. 50s, I couldn't tell you anything. Maybe some that I might have heard on the soundtrack or something like that, but it was a nice movie on TV, Showtime, I want to say, that was making reference to a lot of old school 50s, early 60s movies. It was a female singer. It was a song. It was a movie related to a female artist, and they was in the. She came from down south to up north to make a couple records and something like that. I can't think of the name of the. And the Velma Davis was the singer in that song. In that movie, let me see. Can I find that?
I can also tell you that this right here, everything that we're doing is anticipation of tomorrow night's release of Respect, which is the Aretha Franklin story starring Jennifer Hudson. So that's coming out tomorrow night in theaters only.
In movies,
yeah, it's the movie theaters tomorrow. I don't know how many folks are going to actually go to the movie theater to see it. I think it's going to be a really good movie, but most people have gotten to the point now where they will stay at home and watch stuff on demand and Disney Plus or HBO Max. So we'll see how it comes out. I hope it does well. That actually comes out tomorrow with Jennifer Hudson playing Aretha Franklin, and a lot of folks say she did Aretha some justice. I want to say Aretha actually picked her to play her before she passed.
Okay. I said Velma Davis. I meant Viola Davis. I'm sorry.
Viola Davis. Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the movie. Right? I can't figure the name of it. And I think that a lot of folks was having fun with us on Tuesday. Also, they like to try to name the tune. We kind of got so deep into the music on Tuesday that we didn't even talk about all the other things that was going on back in the day. We kind of threw out a Chico stick, but we didn't really get into all the other candies and everything that we were eating into. The clothing that we were wearing, even the hairstyles that we had and that are actually now back in style.
Right. And that movie I was talking about was Ma Rainey's. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember them talking about it.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That was a nice movie, I think.
Absolutely.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottoms.
So now, when I was growing up, and this was in the 80s, early 80s. I was living in Alberta City. We used to call it ABC.
Okay.
There was a little store. The building's still there, but the store has since closed. We call it Miss Bellman's store in Alberta City.
Right there on the left or the right, one of the side, depending on what, 5th Street, 4th Street, something like that.
Yes. When you coming off First Street and you going up 21st Avenue.
Right.
It's on 21st Avenue. And you get to like but Miss Bellman's store. We would all walk there to get the candy, the penny, because believe it or not, candy was a penny back then.
Right.
You got 2 or 3 pieces of candy for a penny. That hard double bubble gum, they had about 6 or 7 different flavors. The red hots that were actually hot and that you was gonna be sucking on for about 2 days because them jokes didn't go nowhere. They didn't dissolve. It seemed like. You said Chico stick, the
Black Cow, Chico stick, Annihilators, Jelly Beans, been around a long time.
Yes, the Boston Baked Beans, the Red Hots, the Lemon Heads. But like now, truthfully, in a Snicker, or not Snicker, the Hershey bar, they got the king size bar, but the king size bar now was the regular size Hershey bar back then.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and of course, everything was made with real sugar back then. So, everything is high fructose corn syrup now. But
Veronica said, don't forget about the chews, the little chews.
What chews she talking about? She talking about the Laffy Taffies?
Well, they're similar to Laffy Taffy, but they used to call them chews. They I guess you could say Laffy Taffy is the new name for them, yeah. But they just had a little bit. It was almost like Tootsie Rolls, almost a little smaller than Tootsie Rolls.
Well, yeah, and Tootsie Roll had a bunch of different flavors too. You know those?
Well, Tootsie Roll only had one flavor when I was coming up, but it came out with many other flavors when you came up. Many other flavors.
And of course, M&M was only peanut and plain.
Peanuts and plain.
That's it. Because they got so many different M&Ms now.
Not only that, who remember corn flakes when it was just corn flakes with the rooster on the bottom?
Yeah, they still got that, but you know when you had to go over to it's where Head Start is now in Alberta City, where you went to pick up the government stuff, and they gave you government cereal, and it really had it was a black and white box that said corn flakes.
Well, I'm gonna just be honest, I ain't never had to do that one right there, but I do remember the plain corn flakes. And me and my brother used to on Saturday mornings watch commercials that would advertise other cereals like Lucky Charm and Fruit Loops, waiting on, we want them right there, mama, we want them. Stuff like that, those, but
absolutely.
Right
we wanted Captain Crunch or
right.
Fruity Pebbles, but you weren't gonna get there. You got just that fruit. You got corn flake.
Veronica said
is what you got, and if you was good, you got Frosted Flake.
Yeah. It already got the sugars on it, and boy, when Sugar Smack and Apple Jacks came out, they were my 2 favorites.
You had something to look forward to on Saturday mornings. You get up probably about 7:00 in the morning. Didn't nobody have to make you get up. You got up on your own at 7:00 in the morning and turned on, and it was cartoons on from 7 to 12 every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday.
And you have a big old bowl of cereal, and you'll be sitting down there eating a big bowl of cereal, trying to watch TV, trying not to be too loud to wake the parents up.
Even Saturday mornings, Mike, if you go back when we were growing up, Saturday morning was like a educational morning to your 6th day of school. In other words, because from, like you said, 7 in the morning to 12 noon, you watching You learning about conjunction, junction, what's your function.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, even growing up during your preschool days, Mr. Robinson, Captain, is it Captain Kangaroo?
Yep, Captain Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo, Mr. Robinson. Those stories or shows were all educational, a part of your preschool learning. So that was our what we call it now, versatile schooling by just watching Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, Mr. Rogers. And
yeah, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
hello, Marcus McKenna. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Q say Sugar Smacks. Veronica say, I just want a kaboom. I never ate kaboom.
Kaboom was the cheap version.
Of what?
The cheap version of a cereal. Just like King, what it was, King Vitamin was the cheap version of I want to say Captain Crunch. Like you most of the time we didn't get the name brand cereal, the ones that was on the top shelf. We got the ones that was on the bottom shelf.
Well, I'm
like
sorry.
If you go there now, they in bags.
I'm just sorry. My mama, if we said Sugar Smack, she got Sugar Smack. She ain't bring no Smack Sugars. You know, no name brand. I'm sorry. We got the real deal. That's all I knew, the real deal, man. So that's what
you was rather fortunate because we didn't really start getting that stuff until we like almost teenagers, and then we started getting some of that good stuff. And as far as the government stuff, like now you feel kind of ashamed to get the government stuff, but back then everybody liked the government stuff because they love the government cheese, the government peanut butter. Now, they knew that meant peanut butter cookies.
Look,
you couldn't do much more with that government peanut butter.
Look, I'm gonna give a shout out to my good friend Blunzell Jemison. If you want peanut butter cookies that looked or tasted like back in the day high school, call Blunzell Jemison. I'm telling you, the peanut. Now my mother-in-law can cook them too, but Blunzell is the street version of back in the day old school peanut butter cookies. So if you see Blunzell say hot now, you better call her because, hey, and don't mind paying $5 for 5 of those cookies or whatever she's selling them for, because they are mouth-watering, tasting peanut butter cookies that we remember back in school.
If it's like the ones we had in school, Daryl, I'm going to look some. Because I'm going to tell you, the ones we had in school.
You better call Blunzell Jemison.
We had these peanut butter cookies. We had these cinnamon rolls that was big as my head.
Yeah, Blunzell Jemison.
We had oatmeal raisin cookies.
Blunzell Jemison. I'm telling you.
All them desserts that we had in school back then, and they only cost 25 cents.
Yeah.
Like the kids of today, they can't even have none of this stuff.
No, that'd be too much sugar.
They can't have it for 25 cents.
That's too much sugar for them.
I had some penny loaves. So you remember penny loaves was a stew.
Oh yeah, I still wear
Michael Jackson came out with Thriller, and he was wearing penny loafers.
Man, I bought a pair of penny loafers the other day.
That I had messed around and stuck quarters in. And every day when I left school, I didn't have no change in my shoes.
Well, let me tell you, I can't find the original. Was it a maroon color penny loafer? Wasn't it maroon or brown?
They were brown.
Maroon.
I think they were maroon.
You had a pair of brown, but they also had more maroon than brown.
Well, I tell you what,
it was a darker brown that kind of looked maroon too.
I bought me a pair of black.
He had the dark one.
Oh, my daughter say Miss Watson from Central West had the best peanut butter cookies other than my granny Flynn Harry. Guess what? She probably know now. Miss Watson was a part of the school during, Miss Watson used to be part of Druid High School. And her mother was Miss Harris, who's also one of the cooks, part of the city schools that made the cinnamon rolls and the peanut butter cookies. But right now, as I say it again, if you're looking for that peanut butter cookie, the original taste, now I ain't talking about from my mother-in-law because that's kept secret right there. But original taste, you got to call Blunzell Jemison. I'm going to give her the hangout on that. Ron said they would like to.
She need to let us put her number up, so because I'm sure folks would love to get those. And actually, my cousin, they make them those peanut butter cookies very, very good too. But they only do it for the family, unfortunately, because I can't even give them to just make me mad.
Man, when my mother-in-law make a batch, it's a whole bag just for me, and I keep them the whole. I keep them about 2 weeks.
Okay, so how many is in that batch? Since you keep them for 2 weeks, is it because you don't eat them that often, or it's so many that you got so many that last?
She makes sheet pans full of them. When I say sheet pans.
Okay. I need a couple of sheets. What's her price? What's the cost? Just saying, hey, birthday coming up,
Man, them cookies are
I need to make that happen.
Blunzell, the only person on the street right now that I know that can make them similar. And let me let Jesse join in with us too.
Right. Okay.
Q sound.
Like I hope they, what I'm saying, like if she listening in, she might call in and let us know something, because I know a lot of people that want those cookies, and the kids of the day, they absolutely do not know what we talk about. We can get together and we'll have a whole conversation about the stuff we used to eat at lunch.
Yeah.
That they don't even have at school now. Man, and I'm talking about everything from them peanut butter cookies to them cinnamon rolls to sausage, that square, that rectangle sausage pizza.
Yes, sir.
Used to have.
Yes, sir. They don't make them like that no more. You can get them you can get the pizzas over there at South Finals, but they still don't taste like what we eat.
It ain't right. I don't mean both of them. They ain't right. I don't know what they do to them, but they I can't get them to turn out like the ones at the school.
Good evening, fellas.
What's going on, Jesse?
What's going on, man?
Ain't nothing. I just chimed in on y'all, and I already know what y'all talking about.
We talking about the good
peanut butter cookies. They must be talking about peanut butter cookies.
Yes, sir. The good old days, the good food that none of the kids know anything about these days.
And you want to know something? There's something about the school peanut butter cookies, because I didn't I didn't go to school down here, but the peanut butter cookies up there in New York, you just couldn't match them. You couldn't match them.
Yes, I don't know, man.
It's something about
we had our parents down here that used to give us an extra quarter.
Bring me some of them
home. Bring me some of them cookies home.
Bring me some of them cookies home. If they made it home.
Yeah. So we'll be in our backpack just crunching them up and eating them. We weren't supposed to eat them too. They sold so many of those cookies on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, the oatmeal raisin, and the cinnamon roll. Like the cinnamon roll, literally, the cinnamon roll was really big as my head. And I'm not exaggerating.
No,
they had huge cinnamon rolls.
They were good.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right,
Mike. Mike.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the lady that owned that restaurant down there off of 20th Avenue for them years by the railroad track?
Miss Harris, yeah, Miss Harris. That's it. She used to work for the school for a long time, and then a restaurant used to sell those cinnamon rolls too.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
Yes, they did.
They did. And I'll tell you right now, a few years ago, I had several years ago. It was 7 years ago. I had got some of the cinnamon rolls, got the taste from Martin Luther King.
Well, they not allowed to have stuff like that in schools now.
No, that's what I said several years ago. See, they went to that nutritional thing, so they took all that high fructose sugary stuff out of the school.
Man, they put wheat in place of the sweet.
Yeah.
Everything now is wheat instead of sweet. Even the cereal wheat. The pancakes and waffles wheat. The bread, look, even the rolls are wheat. Ain't nothing sweet no more in the school.
And we used to have them yeast rolls that, like, y'all know that restaurant that used to be up on the hill called Quincy's?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. They had them what they call big fat yeast rolls.
Yes, sir.
And, and the schools used to have them same type of yeast rolls, and the kids don't get them no more. No.
Don't know nothing about them.
Get them too big. Dry biscuit. I don't even know if it's a biscuit. It's like, like you said, it's wheat. Like, I ain't never had no wheat biscuit before. So
everything is wheat, buddy. Ain't nothing sweet in the school these days. Nothing but everything is wheat. You want to lose weight, eat lunch at the school. Or they try to make you lose weight. I put it
That's why most of them kids don't eat lunch at school right now. They don't eat anything in school, and they come home and eat all your food up when they get home.
2% milk. You can't even get whole milk no more. You got 2% milk, man.
I went to lunch with my kids when they was in school, and they had pork chops. When I got up there in line to get my food, the pork chop, y'all hear me? And this is no lie, no exaggeration. The pork chop wasn't no bigger than my thumb. And she said, "How many do you want?" I said, "Shoot, I need that whole pan." That's too big. That's finger pick.
Q said we telling our age now. Q, these guys, they young. These guys young compared to me, Q. I came out. I was born the year of Martin Luther King era, 1965.
No, well, you it wasn't no Martin Luther King in that era. It was 32nd Avenue.
No. I'm talking about the actual Martin Luther King.
Look, that was years later.
That was 1965, the year I was out, baby. I was born in 65. Martin Luther King was gone in April of 1965.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, you're right. Martin Luther King used to be called 32nd Elementary School. That was my 6th grade school. My 1st grade school, and I guarantee ain't none of y'all probably remember this one. There was a school across from Rosedale called Jemison Elementary School. It was on Greensboro Avenue. It was a big white building right there where that church is right now. It was a fruit stand down from this school. Matter of fact, yes, sir. And
I remember the fruit stand.
So over there where the Lion Club used to be at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There was a fruit stand right there. But right across from the big open field where the church is right there, it used to be a supermarket right across the street, which is an electrical appliance store or something right now.
I remember that place.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Wait a minute.
Where's Outlet Electric? Where's Outlet Electric?
Okay, where the electric store is, that was a market.
A store.
That was Lewis. That was Lewis Market Store. I want to say it was Lewis. Yeah, Lewis Market Store, and then there was up the street directly behind Rosedale, was Lakes Store. There was a store called Lakes.
Didn't they change that to the chicken shack or something like that, where you can go buy chickens and stuff like that, like chicken whole chicken or chicken gizzards and livers and
no. See, you talking about on up the street across the railroad track. You come on up Greensboro Avenue, like about when you're getting ready to get on 15th Street. Right down the right, it was Chicken Mart. No,
Chicken Mart. That's it.
Chicken Mart.
Right,
it was
right.
Chicken Mart.
Chicken
Yes, sir.
Chicken Mart. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking y'all way back there now. You don't know nothing about me. Let's see what some of the comments are. Dan, you know what I'm talking about when I say Lewis Supermarket.
I know you're talking about that too, but I thought they had changed it. They had changed the name of it before it came West Out. Alleged.
Veronica say, these folks think they know T-Town. They don't know 20th Street Elementary School. You're right. Nope. A lot of people don't even realize 20th Street Elementary School is where friendship, not friendship. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not
No,
friendship.
friendship comes off 25th.
What's
20th.
20th
20th.
is Weeping Mary. I'm sorry, Weeping Mary. Weeping Mary
Weeping Mary.
Baptist
That's
Church.
where Weeping Mary is now.
Tank said y'all don't know much. Tank, come on, join the phone conversation, Tank. Anybody want to join the conversation? Call in. Put the number up there for us, Mello. Take me out back.
My number.
Either number. You can call Big Mike number then. We'll add you in on that way. Martin McKenna said he went to 20th Street. So nobody remembers Jemison Elementary School. Daniel, do you remember Jemison? Did you get a chance to go? Now, I only went there 1 year, and then we transferred over to Parkview Elementary School, which was on South Side. Parkview was on South Side.
Alternative. That was our alternative.
No, before it was alternative school, it was
Yeah,
actually just
it was Parkview Elementary.
It was just an elementary school
On
before.
the line with us.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, Tank?
What's going on, Tank?
Y'all taking it back, right?
Man, we gone all the way back.
We've been doing it for the last couple of TikTok 411. Trying to reminisce a little bit.
Hey, Dale.
Yes, sir.
Mike too young, and he couldn't go outside till he got. He couldn't get off the porch till he was 16, so he ain't gonna know a lot of these places.
Oh, wow. Like 3 years ago,
Mike ain't come out to the mid 90s.
Say, Mike, you ain't go nowhere.
Mike, you ain't gonna know about TD&Y or the stamp stuff. You ain't gonna know about that, Mike. You don't know about the green stamp stuff.
He don't know nothing about that on green.
I was talking about the green stamp store a minute ago.
That was on 15th Street, boss.
Nah, I've been around now.
What about A&P? Was you around on A&P?
I know A&P you been on 15th Street.
Okay.
A&P on the way. He's on the way.
Belinda said Mr. Minyard used to give everybody those cedar jobs over there at old 20th Street School. I ain't getting there on them jobs. I don't know why I ain't never getting there on them jobs, man. Everybody else used to get them summer jobs. I never did get one. I had to go to work, wash dishes at the Indian Hill Country Club for my summer.
I'm surprised you didn't go to Old Mill like everybody else was
in. Didn't do that either.
Yeah.
Nah. Say I don't know something. That's what everybody was working at one time.
What about S&P Stamps though now? That's on 15th Street where the old quick pawn shop used to be.
Yeah, that was a shop store right there.
Man, I tell you, Tuscaloosa has changed. Tuscaloosa has changed. A lot of people don't realize Rollins Mortuary. Let me join this conversation. A lot of people don't realize Rollins Mortuary used to be right in the very middle of 15th Street and T.Y. Rogers.
I didn't know that.
You know where B.B. King is, right? Well, see that. You know where T.Y. Rogers started from 9th Street all the way to the track, right? Where the jail is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right there used to be a place called Barbecue King on the left. Right now, it still look like a restaurant. But it's right there on the left. Right across the street from that was a Y. They closed that road off. You know where Morgan, Bell Bond, and
yeah.
Okay, that road that's going up, they closed that off.
Y'all remember? See, I'm from right around the corner on 16th Street, right down the side, right up on Lumpen Bottom.
Tank.
I remember the club. You remember that little motorcycle club back up in there?
You talking about Night Stalker? You talking about Night Stalker?
Yes, sir. Night Stalker.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm
right around the corner by Maggie. Right around the corner.
Oh, you stayed over there by Marilyn Parham then? Tony Parham.
I stayed in the 2800 block. So it was Robinson's, the Mill, the Rices, the Wells, up towards something.
Okay, so you talking
The whole block.
about Sylvia Jones and all them.
Sylvia Jones them directly across the street from my grandma. Well, not directly across the street from my grandma's house is the Roberts. And next door to them is Sylvia and them.
Yeah.
They been know me all my life. Sheila, Snetta, Cedric, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Francis, they mama.
So,
Hey, you notice one thing that he said. Like you know, see how over y'all naming all them people.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing that was going on back in the day.
We knew people
that you don't have today.
People know
I don't
people.
have my neighbors. Oh man, Mike, that block, that whole block, our block, everybody know everybody. See us to this day.
Well, Tank. So in other words, you would call one of the bottom boys almost.
Almost. The bottom didn't really like us, so we wasn't the bottom. We was one block up.
But Tank. So you stay right down the street from Hammerman. So when I say Hammerman, you know
what? Look, if I step on my grandma's porch, Hammerman directly, cat corner to the left of me, right there in the house.
See, you know what I'm talking about.
Hammerman is? You know who that was?
Oh,
who that? Gambling spot.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh yeah. I knew about the gambling.
They was either gambling there up until 2000.
Yeah.
Tell them that.
But look, what?
Hey, I bet you my daddy knew who he was.
Well, let me ask you this, Tank. What was the guy they used to call that would cut folks over there at Hammerman all the time? They say he'd get in the dice game and pull out a knife and end up cutting somebody all the time, every time.
You know what? I do know that place too. Because that's where my uncle got killed at. Where? He got killed over there by them. His name was A-Rock. I don't remember nobody getting killed right there.
I don't remember nobody getting killed, but I do know some cutting went on up in there.
Yes, sir.
I can't think of his name, man. I ain't seen him.
I'm trying to think what you're talking about, man. The only man name coming to my mind who used to ride the motorcycle is Rick, but I know you're talking about Rick.
No, I ain't talking about Rick. I know Rick. That ain't who I'm talking about. Yeah. Rick go to church with me now. He born again.
Rick can walk a motorcycle from here to Birmingham. Whole way. Won't put the front side down. To Birmingham.
Look, Belinda said, what about old Hoom Lank Lank?
Hoom Lank Lank.
Y'all better not see it.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Better not see it.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, Dad, we coming home. And Hoom Lank Lank. Look, if you got the most books, if you the slowest, you already get ready to cry.
You got
somebody been calling you. But they ain't calling. That was wrong of us. So we should have been messing him like that. But we didn't know we were kids.
Y'all better not see it. Boy, that used to make that man so mad.
Man, Hoom Lank Lank used to be fire, man.
But don't let him get a hold to you. Don't let him get a hold of you.
If he get a hold to you, he gonna beat you up straight up. Don't matter if he get or not, he's gonna beat you up.
Look, I got a Lysol care pack for anybody who can remember the owner of the pink stove. And I ain't talking about Puncho.
Oh no, Puncho.
Puncho wasn't the owner. I ain't talking about Puncho. I got a double care package if you can remember the owner before the owner.
Ooh.
I remember that. Whoa. Sam was the owner, right? Was that wrong?
I don't know. I can't tell you. All I knew was Puncho. That's the only somebody I knew.
Puncho ran it for him, but Puncho wasn't the owner. Remember? Don't nobody remember the little owner named Jack? Little Iranian man. I ran from somewhere like that.
It's Jack.
Used to, and there was one before Jack, an old tall white man.
I ain't gonna remember him.
I don't remember his name, but I know he was before Jack. But Jack came up through there and ran them FSs.
Okay.
Look. I was Bryce Lutheran and everything. I'm from right there. Bryce Lutheran church. And ain't played no sport in the Bible.
Boy, Jack came up. Look, Jack, don't know about everybody think it's the fraud queen up north. Jack was the fraud king down here in Tuscaloosa.
Well, you're right. I do remember seeing a foreigner in there, but I didn't know he was the owner. I thought Puncho was the owner.
Yeah, he got it from the first owner. Yeah.
What about?
Look, we used to have. Look, I used to be 10 years old with credit at the pink store. Think about that.
Okay.
He's been with the food. They got to put the food stamp on.
Yep. He was the first. That's the real welfare team right there.
They don't know nothing about that pink store.
They don't know nothing about that pink store. Look. Some of them probably done heard about it or done rolled by it or know where it's at. Because it's over there by the Y and right down from Florida. But they don't know nothing about the King Store. King Store with the real West Side store.
Yes, sir.
They're
Yes,
looking for a
sir.
pink building. Sorry, you ain't gonna find it.
Yeah, they ain't gonna find it looking for the pink. It ain't like the green building over there.
Hey, McKenzie Goat had it on store too. The blind man store over there, McKenzie Goat. Now, come on.
That's McKenzie Court right there. That's all. McKenzie Court. That's all. You don't know nothing if you don't know the blind man store. You say McKenzie Court.
Yes, sir.
That was the store.
Right there by the office.
Blind, and he knew who was trying to steal and what you were trying to steal.
No. If you don't know nothing, if you don't know nothing if you don't know about pickles and a toothpick on the top of your cheeseburger.
Yes, sir.
All day,
yes, sir.
All day.
Yes, sir. But wait a minute.
Chicken.
Wait a minute, y'all
That's the
didn't.
best black chicken you ever had.
Look, y'all. Who remember? They, before the skating rink, the first original skating rink. Then we got the super skate that's been the merry-go-round. But y'all know the first real skate rink. That's why I be glad when they be trying to get the Y right. That Y, boy, used to be off the chain.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you get out of school, you be in the summertime, boy, you couldn't tell us nothing flying through it. The Y was the original OG skate rink.
The original skate rink.
Oh, y'all wearing those skates y'all put on the bottom of y'all shoes.
The merry-go-round right here out Sky.
And then y'all wearing them skates that y'all used to tie to the bottom of y'all tennis shoes.
Yeah.
See, there you go, Mike. We from the west side. We had real skates now. Don't do it like that.
I had the kind that he talking about tank. I'm sorry. The time you had
damn old now. That like damn OG like he probably had them.
Look, you had
Yeah, we had them. Now we might can go back to the Y, but we had some real skates.
You gotta tell them we had some skates now.
Yeah, we had some skates. I don't know if nobody remember DJ Tony Brand. I don't know if y'all remember DJ Tony Brand and his brother Tim. That boy Tim could skate.
Oh yeah, who don't remember them? Them dudes can skate.
My cousin, look, Jimbo used to get beat up by Tim Brand all the time. Till he realized, hey, Tim Brand just short. Man, that man might be 20. We about 13.
Tim will find me.
Y'all going back in the day, Mary Mo and all that right there. The original pan trout fish.
Yeah. No, hey, before we get too far into that, I do have, I don't know, Daryl has Mello sent you that file yet?
No, he hadn't. I ain't got anything yet.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, let me see.
What is it, Mike? No, Daryl we got to play some names in that tune. I got several tunes that Daryl got to try to name.
He got a few.
Man, you ain't gonna beat Daryl and name that tune, man. He is a DJ. Everybody that was listening and watching the show, Daryl is a DJ. So remember that when you come in.
Tank, they don't believe it, man. They don't believe it, Tank.
I don't doubt him, man, but like he kept trying to hit me with stuff from the about 72 and 73, and I wasn't even born.
Let me see what you got on
I
here.
was singing a song to him though, like I said, but I didn't know the name of the artist.
He had sent me 10 songs. Let me see, can I put it on here? Y'all can remember some of this stuff. Let me see.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me, Marvin. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, that was supposed to be. I'm gonna be quiet.
You know that Mara Day, man. Come on, man. Don't give me nothing too easy like that.
Right. Don't do it like that. You want to name it though, Daryl. Daryl know that, man. He gonna know that.
If you got slow jams, is what you trying to send me, man?
Well, I got you a mixture of everything. But I didn't go hardcore on you.
Don't go hardcore.
I didn't go rap too much rap on you.
Look at him. LL Cool J. Look at him. Come on, man.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience.
Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
For the first time in my life.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's the best y'all can do. You better go back to 1950.
Keep on playing.
I'm mixing them up, so I won't think it's some kind of conspiracy.
Who gave you LL, Darren? Who did that, Mike?
Yeah.
That is on there.
I told him I'm coming from the 80s I ain't talking from way back before he was born.
I thought at first, the first song, I thought you were trying to send me some Gap Band, but that ain't Gap Band right there. That's I saw you.
Yeah.
You
but who it is though? Oh, yeah.
Oh man, you got me on the name of the person right now. Hold on.
Come on, down.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Don't Google it. Come on, down.
Look, my hand's right here. I cannot think of who that is right now. I'm froze on it, but I saw you. I saw you. Walking in the rain. Okay, you got the name. Okay.
That's all I'm getting there trying to say. Like, you did the same thing to me.
I got blank on that one. I got blank on that one. I'm sorry. Let's see. Orange Juice Jones. Daniel Van said Orange Juice Jones.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Come on, man. I see why you dealing with Carmelo, because these songs like this right here, man, these the songs I used to play. Come on, man. I'm blank. I'm brain froze on that kind of music, man. Send me somebody who say that. Oh, Sir Micheal Square Dance Rap.
That's Sir Micheal Square Dance Rap.
Okay. Come on, man. All right. Let me see who else you got on here. Roxanne.
No.
With your rap wall.
That's what I'm do.
Come on, man.
You playing them thugs on that.
Yeah. Okay. Look, they studied something that I don't even concentrate on them kind. That's that WTUG that went off at 6 o'clock music.
Yeah, you been a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, them the music that they used to play and go off at 6 o'clock and go beep.
No. He playing them easy ones.
Okay, you got two.
You're getting them back in the mic. You're getting them back.
You got me on 2. Let me see, can I find out one more what you got?
On 2? No, that was 3.
Okay, 3. I'm gonna give you 3.
Oh my goodness, you don't know that one? I can't really hear it.
I can't either. And I'm right here back.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Oh yeah, ain't gonna know that, man. Come on, man. It was played on TUG though. That's all I'm getting at. Everything that you just got to hear was played on TUG in that era.
No.
That's everything the boys, don't you know?
Yeah. No.
I know you want to know that one.
No, I'm not gonna know that right there. I can tell you that now.
It was on TUG. Who that? You know that? You just said it. You just played it. Don't wait for me. Don't wait on me.
Man,
more than time.
Dad went to sleep.
I went to sleep on what he's trying to get me going. I mean, come on, man.
No. You get that right, like goddamn monkey came through. But I know you want to know the heaven day in the board, man. Hey,
Prince, man, come on now.
That was a mainstream song.
Come on, man, this Prince. You ain't gonna get me on no Prince now. Cause I can remember Prince all the way back to Controversy, baby.
I get you saying. I tell you what, if you go all the way back to 39. What sounds like that on?
I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
Let it play. Oh, quality time. That's a Texas boy. High five.
Okay, that's 80. That might be the early 90s, cause I don't.
That's our 80. Yeah, that's our 90. 1989.
89.
All right, let me see what else he got on here.
So probably ain't name was like 2 or 3 of them.
But he's 3 and 9 in the mic.
He playing. Look, you know, at least give me some song, not side B. Give me some side A's, man. Give me some side A's, man.
Bring it up to the 80s.
These A's, man.
And you kept playing.
Jam said these some easy songs, man.
From 74. That you should know.
No, I don't know this one. I ain't never heard of this one. I'm gonna be honest.
That is TLC.
Who?
TLC.
Like I said, don't give me side B or songs, man. Them songs that.
Just stop playing. Stop. Okay, everybody on the web call on the channel right now.
Okay.
Am I playing something that wasn't even mainstream stuff?
That one wasn't.
No, you're not playing. What you playing has been mainstream.
See, if I was gonna listen to TLC, I would have heard stuff like this right here.
I want to give you nothing that was just so easy that you know what I'm saying. But no, that was a mainstream TLC song.
I don't remember being mainstream.
It was played on TUP. That's all I'm saying.
After hour, probably.
Nope. Not all day, every day. TUP play the same songs all day, every day. Does not do that.
Hey, damn.
Yeah.
Chuck is so fresh on the call. You added to the call because you got a disappointment there. You missed 2 minutes.
Chime in, Chuck. Come on, chime in, Chuck.
How you let Mike do it like that? I can't believe it. A man that's a DJ. Mike, I didn't see him DJ party. That's what I'm saying. People might not understand.
But come on, Tank.
No, because you ain't take no excuses from me, and you were playing stuff before my time. All this stuff was during their time.
I'm looking for popular music. I'm talking about top 50. I ain't talking about music that was.
So you got. I played a little bit of everything. I gave you a whole spectrum. You had some rap and you had some R&B.
The only hard thing, Mike, was he wasn't gonna know that heavy deep. He wasn't gonna know. He might know about 10 more hits.
If I was gonna play TLC, I was gonna put something like this on.
Lauren, did you know that?
The ones that from Tuesday.
No, today.
Today?
Yeah.
I knew a few of the ones today.
Okay.
If I was gonna play TLC, I was gonna play No Scrubs.
Of course you know them.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't play side B. I ain't never played side B music.
I played mainstream songs.
Man, that wasn't.
Y'all need to throw the mainstream. Just throw mainstream out the one and put top 10 popular, because that's what y'all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those were top 10 songs.
Man, that
Mike,
song.
everything was gonna be too hard for him, Mike.
That wasn't gonna make it, Mike. I'm sorry.
Okay, but hey, that's just like when he still trying to throw some compunction in, because I didn't know the name compunction, but I knew the name of the song.
Hold on.
Yeah, that may have been too.
Come on.
I don't know the name of the song. Didn't know the name of the artist. But you not knowing the name of the song or the artist.
Hey, Veronica.
Not that one.
I got a problem with both of them because one of them is a DJ and the other one run a radio station. They both supposed to know all the songs.
Somebody need to come punch me.
I'm on the app with a DJ and a radio station.
I'm just
I need their credentials too.
If somebody don't know that there was in my homeboy didn't know there was a Mars Day song, me and Chuck just flabbergasted. Chuck can call me 100 times. Please add Chuck.
Somebody need their credentials too.
Somebody just called in. Go ahead, call.
Some got to go on, Veronica. Some
Tell 205-310-6067.
I think a couple of the DJs need to school y'all and let the DJs run the show. It's Tuesday, and then y'all come back Thursday. See what you got.
Like I wrote down the DJ. Like I tell you. Now, if you to play something from the 50s and stuff, you're gonna be like, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute, 50s?
50s and 60s.
Okay, Mike, I'm talking about top 10 hits. Oh, you ready? You ready?
He ain't throw you nothing for the 50s, Mike. You throw you records from the 50s, Mike?
Mike, wait a minute. Mike said he ready for the 50s.
He said,
Mike said Darren was throwing the records for the 50s. Darren wasn't doing you like that, Mike. I know you throwing the records from the 50s.
Don't listen to the show.
It was
Mike, he ain't threw you no 50s records, Mike.
No, he's talking no 50s.
I gave him the sample.
Mike didn't handle them 70s.
Mike handle the 70s.
Mike said Kid and Play. Darren said, how do you know original?
That was not me. That was Tim Chambers.
Look, we got to give him credit. Hey, if the sample, if you know the sample, that's the least.
One of them, Mike said one of them old movies on something now, and there was a remake.
No, I told him that
it was a Kid and Play. And it was whatever. What's the car wash?
A lot of young people know.
Car wash.
Y'all don't.
Yeah. Go back. It was one that you said was in the updated movie. In the latest version, that wasn't the right one.
I want to be next to you was in. Was in Friday as well.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was Friday, but it was Car Wash. Yes, and somebody said something about Kid and Play, but that was probably the one he said was Friday.
Come on, we got a call on the line. Let me see what this other call is.
I said.
But it still was a new school song.
Right.
We needed the old school song.
You probably know it because it was in a newer movie called Friday.
Somebody called one of the movies and thought that's what it was from. it was Car Wash. I mean, it was Friday, or it was what was it? It was Friday. It was one of them newer movies, and it ain't too new. It's almost 20 years old, but it was an updated version of the song.
It was Friday, yeah. But I'm saying.
No, it was two movies. It was Friday and it was another one.
Nella was singing the song, and I said he probably heard it from Friday, and Daryl said no, that was Car Wash. And I said no, he probably was singing Friday. He probably ain't singing Car Wash.
Yeah, but it was something else because I remember I told Shakira she know the one from Friday too. But see, we weren't talking about it was two songs that's been remade. I don't know. No, it wasn't the Fresh Prince. It was two songs that's been remade.
Said that was Kid and Play. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ken Chambers said that was Kid and Play, and I said, "No, we talking about the original." And Darryl had to make y'all stick to the original though, because he would get frustrated over there. Right. Darryl had to make everybody stick to the original.
I don't know nothing about no make.
You mean to tell me Darryl been losing 2 nights in a row?
Oh
no, they was losing. He had to make them stick to the original. They was talking about these late movies. Talking about, that was in this and that was in there. He was talking, no, we talking about the original.
No,
I get it.
On purpose, I did not throw any remixes in.
This what
I had some remixes on deck too.
Look, this what I gave you stuff like this, Mike.
Yeah, y'all did remakes. Y'all didn't do a couple of remakes.
No, we did the original tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Tuesday. And then some of y'all trying to get down back tonight.
Come on, Tank. Who I got on right now? Who I got on?
Man, now they a grown man. And I came a long way. The Spears taught me one thing.
Hold on, I got you. That's the bars. Come on, Darryl.
That's not the bars.
No, sir. Come on. No.
That's Bobby, but that ain't the bars.
That ain't the bars.
That's
oh my God.
Snap.
Who?
Right. That's what his name is. What is his name?
It's not the bars. It's not the bars.
Bobby's in the group.
It ain't the bars.
In the group, y'all.
What's called?
Who?
Bobby DeBarge was in a group in another group other than the Barge.
Who was
Bobby the oldest.
Who was it, y'all?
It Switch.
It's Switch. There you go. That's who it was.
Yeah. Man, that's Rich Boy stuff. I don't know that.
Come on now.
Sometimes I just can't help thinking living without you.
Who you say that was?
He said it switched.
That's what I said.
I said it was switched.
Well, I just said that,
I
man.
said Bobby DeBarge is the lead singer.
He was in the he led that song, yeah. But the name of the group is Switch.
It's Switch. That's what I said. That's what I said. And I just got to telling you that Bobby DeBarge was the lead singer, and because Tank said DeBarge, and I said no, there's two different groups.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the group, the boys, but I was just saying I know that's who it is only because I know that from Richford, and I just played it a couple of weeks ago. That go through the whole first verse, and right before I go back to the hook, drop the Richford.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Sparkle. Yeah, that's Sparkle.
Sparkle by who?
Sparkle in your eyes.
By who? Come on.
No, I know the artist. And one thing about this, now on the artist in the 70s, I can give you the song title and probably some artists. I can't think who sang that.
Come on, man.
That's the exact same thing that happened to me.
Look, come on, man. I gave Mike.
But we know exactly what that is now.
Mike.
No.
Come on, man.
We know what song that is. No. Hey, check this out.
Who was it?
Tonight was your night. And
don't we know what the song is?
Tonight was your night, and you said
I told you this group was. I told you this group right here was just as bad as Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah. Belinda got it. Belinda said cameo. There you go.
Yeah, cameo.
Did I just say that?
No, you didn't. Cameo would. I don't care what nobody say. Cameo can hang in with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I don't care what nobody say.
No, they can't.
Okay, thank you. I ain't gonna get into that no more. But once again,
you talking about the elements, man. They can't hang with no Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Man, cameo is the junk. You hear me?
Once again, let me just clearly say this for everybody who's listening. Tonight, Big Mike won over Darren McKinney.
You won. Now tell me who this
is. Tonight.
Who is this?
Van Horn. Wait a minute, Mike declared himself the winner.
Yeah, he declared himself
the winner.
At least I knew the name of the song. He didn't know the name of the song or the artist. So I won because he picked like two songs.
You did. Y'all went and look. He said he started Tuesday night.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. You said you're a DJ, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a DJ.
You're on a radio station?
Yeah, that's him.
That's me. I own the radio.
That's him.
All right. So I can play something right now, and you don't know what it is.
I did not say that. I never said that.
But it's coming from the 80s. I'll tell you what bracket it's coming from. Coming from the 80s.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Tell me the name of the group and the name of the song. She didn't have the Central High School band without the chain at halftime. Can you name it?
Absolutely not.
Let it play.
Let it play, okay.
I know what it is. You stop it right there.
What? Who you say, Mike?
I didn't say anything. That was Tank.
Oh.
Tank know who it is.
Who is it, Tank?
That's Clay D.
Nope. Megatron.
Who?
Megatron. That's my man throwing down.
My man. But now, once again, I didn't hit you with none of that stuff at all. I didn't go into I ain't hit you with no Curtis Blow. I ain't hit you with no.
I don't know that.
He know Curtis Blow. I know that. Darren, answer the phone for Chuck. Please, y'all put my man Chuck in.
He ain't calling that line. He ain't called them.
He called my line or he called Daryl?
He ain't called mine.
All right, Mike, name this one for me. Artist and name a song.
Me and you, girl.
Come on, Big Mike.
No, why is everybody always trying to get me? Come on, Mike. Tell them.
All I said is a long way back. All I can tell you.
No, I'm just saying, I want to know why it's always me. That tonight is my night to play the music for Daryl. So how come you ain't asking Daryl to play?
Because y'all jumped on me at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's why.
I didn't say a word.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Darren, this one right here for you.
Okay.
That's just remember this. I'll be fair.
Come on. There you go.
Come on, Darren.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, baby. All about you right tonight. Ooh, baby. I get you right here tonight. All right. Is that Jeff Osborne?
Come on, Dale. You got this.
Give him the initials, because he ain't gonna get it.
If it ain't Jeff,
EW.
Eugene, wow. Got it out with me tonight.
Well, at least I knew the words to some of the song. How about that?
That's right.
Ooh,
ask who took the hook. Ask who used the hook in the song.
That's right. Who did that?
Buster Brown. Probably more than him, more than her.
Well, Teddy Riley did too.
Mm-hmm.
It's been remade a couple times.
That's the song she's talking about. The Foxy Brown, Black Street, Teddy Riley.
Yep.
Oh, boy, I got one for you. How about you? You want to get in on it?
Send me some. Send it some.
Who is this? Who is this singing these songs?
Who is this?
Somebody need to hit him with some stuff.
No.
And
that's name the song right there.
Yeah. I don't know the artist.
See, it's quite easy to name the name of the song, but not know the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you could do both, you good.
Yeah, you're right.
I give it.
Allison Williams just called my name.
Yeah. But I didn't want to get back into a whole show about name and tune. We just wanted to do a couple of them because I had to go ahead on and get Daryl straight. But
it's always a good refresher course for music.
It is. And you know what I'm saying? Like I told him I had 10 songs that we had compiled to see about them. I think he got like 2 of them right, and the rest of them.
But see, what he just played, that was kind of intermediate and hard. Because I don't even know another Allison Williams song. A lot of them people ain't had but 1 or 2 songs. Absolutely. Talking about 40 years ago. You know the song, but some artists, I ain't gonna know. Some of the artists. Unless I just think about it.
But see, that's the reason why I didn't do that. I did people that had like multiple albums, and they were top 10 people. So
but you gave them a hard hit.
I wasn't trying to get them on one. You said what now?
I said, y'all see it's all about TVG. They played that one so much I ain't to learn.
Not the HQ6 number. Hold on, I'll get y'all.
Hey, but now I did have on there brainstorming, and I know he never would have got that one.
Oh man, that's the jam. MC Brian.
MC Brian. Yeah.
Brainstorm.
I had that one on deck.
Hold on,
I know you wouldn't have got that one.
I got DJ Checker So Fresh on.
You wouldn't have got MC Brian.
Hold on, I got Checker So Fresh on.
If you would name them somebody that love me for me, overweight lovers in the house, you could have gave some heavy D that he would have got.
Something popular, man.
Nothing cool either. But that ain't too easy either. When you gave him exams, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you what you check.
He gave me
just
some.
Gave us, buddy just gave us some good ones. Them was good ones.
He gave me some side B's. That's what he gave me.
If I wanted to do side B's, I would have gave you Erotic City. What's up, Tank? No, you can't give him Erotic City. What's up, Tank? Oh, yeah, that's too dirty. But I'm just saying. Ain't too easy. No, I'm talking about this. He know that. Tank. He was a freak. And not only is he a DJ, he was a freak. You can't give him Erotic City. You think you're going to get him some love, Fred? I told you he going back to college.
Tank.
Now, we know about you now.
Hold on, Chuck. I'm trying to. Chuck, you had to call the other line. Call the other line. That's what I had you on.
Okay.
All right.
How long y'all gonna be on?
We on. Come on.
So,
you had to call the other line. That's what I had you on.
Okay.
All right.
How long y'all gonna be on? Name, man. They just called my name. They used to ring off. They used to play that at parties sometimes. He's just gonna let you check comment in on the live post. He ain't gonna let you call back.
All right, listen. I got Chuckers and Fresh on the line, y'all. I got Chuckers and Fresh.
That's an OG right there.
Go ahead, Chuck.
That's an OG.
What Tank is? What's up, Tank?
What's up, Chucky So Fresh?
Where's side DJs up here?
What's up, I bet y'all won't play no records now.
Who?
I bet y'all won't DJs up here right now.
Okay, I don't know. I ain't scared. I got a list together too.
So come on with it.
All right.
Hey there.
I guarantee y'all.
Y'all get ready for y'all party or something. What's up?
Man.
Okay, hold on. I got one coming up. How to fresh for you right now. Just right there.
I think a flashback Friday or something like need to come out.
They're like they ready. They can do this live in person. You can do a name that tune live. You gotta be doing it on the phone. Hey, do it in the building.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do it in the building. You gotta be calling in. Hey, let's do it in the building.
Listen to
do
Chuck,
a name that tune out there in the building.
Listen to Chuck, y'all.
Drop the song.
Do a name that tune in the building.
Hey, I'm with it.
I'm a name.
Do a name that tune in the building. Everybody come on out there. You know, we ain't gotta be calling in.
Well, we on the way.
Oh, everybody quiet now. It got. I didn't mean to make the room quiet. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought what you gonna have something for you. Not I got.
You got a bag.
I'm sorry.
You ready to check us out, Fred?
Go ahead.
Yeah, if I can hear it, yeah, come on with it. If I can hear it. Yeah, put a bass on.
That was too loud.
I can't hear that.
Freddie Jackson on something sound like.
I can't hear good. It sound like Jamaican music. I can't hear.
That ain't Freddie Jackson.
Nope. I'll let you hear some more. The year is 1987.
Hey, y'all gotta play some hit songs now, man.
That's what I'm telling them too, Chuck. They gotta play some hit, man.
Y'all gotta play some top 40 now. Y'all can't be playing on songs that y'all get like off the album. Play some hit songs. Y'all playing songs y'all like off the album. We play the hit songs.
Yeah.
They in track number 5, man.
Hey, they playing the B side, ain't they? Y'all playing the B side.
That ain't no B side.
Here you go.
Come on, man. It's Maze, man. Come on now. Do better than that. Come on now.
Maze, what's the name of the song?
It's too easy.
Name of the song.
Huh?
Name of the song.
Name of the song.
Maze.
Okay, name the song.
Let me hear a little bit of it again. You playing for 3 seconds of it.
Man, you picked it up on 3 seconds.
I said Maze. I ain't got to say no more.
Anybody.
Everyone you get the name and the title of the song. Yeah, we were there. Okay.
Come on. Who we got?
Let me see.
I'm gonna let them go.
You ready?
That's golden time of the day.
Golden time of the day.
Come on, don't Shazam in that chat. Don't Shazam in that.
I can't Shazam when I'm on the phone.
I'm on my regular.
Hey,
come on now.
I got 300,000 songs over here. Y'all can't fool me. Y'all know the plug around here. Come on now.
Come on. Go ahead,
I'm
Danny.
the plug, baby.
Go ahead, Danny.
You want me to play song? Okay.
Come on, man. Stop, man. Come on. Come on, man. It's too easy.
That's Shalimar, man. Come on now.
That's come on. Come better than that now.
That's Shalimar, man.
That's too easy, man.
Okay.
Y'all come with some Parliament funk, man. Come with some funk, man. Y'all playing pop music. Come with some funk, man.
Oh, you got to whatever they play, you got to know.
Y'all playing pop music. Come with some funk, man.
I got something for you there. Hold on. I'm finna get right.
Man, y'all playing pop music.
Yeah, that's right. You want
I
to.
can't believe that.
Don't Shazam in there. Don't Shazam.
Much as I love,
oh no, we got Shazam
for real.
Don't Shazam in there.
No. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mike, you like all them barbecues we go to? You gonna know Frank?
I believe they Shazam the song for they play.
Mike, you right there, man. You just random on the flavor tonight. And since we're gonna get out the music for a second, Daryl. We're gonna go back to back in the day. You know them hairstyles y'all used to have? We'll talk about the hairstyle for a minute. But like everybody who got the flat top. Oh yeah, we do. I had a flat top there. The only person who had a higher flat top than me was a dude named Kevin Down.
What was the name of the song? The Shag one when you cut it all low and then left
in
the
back. The little
Yeah. Shag it on.
And then you keep a little Jerry curl juice in it. That was the worst thing, a Jerry curl. Mike had a curl. I know Mike had a curl. Yes, I did have a curl back in the day. Oh my God.
Man,
who was the first person to grab the Jerry curl to Tuscaloosa?
I just about had to have a Jerry curl because when Michael Jackson came out with Thriller, it was over for me. My mama hadn't bought me the jacket. I done had penny loafers. I'm walking around with white socks on and jeans that were flooding.
You had the glove too?
I had the glove. But I had all that. I actually wanted to make a Jackson competition one time. Stop, okay. Mike. Stop that now.
I ain't never lose doing the Michael Jackson.
I did that. Man, that was in elementary school. Like you didn't want no Michael Jackson contest. Yeah, I want a Michael Jackson contest.
He said elementary pre-K school.
What did you perform, Mike? What did you perform? What you did? What song you did? I did Billie Jean.
Okay, that was 1985. You was 10 years old, right?
It was actually before about. Well, he probably did it after, now one thing about Mike's song, they last a long time.
At that time,
because I was like in the second grade.
10 years old in second?
No, well, 10 years old. No, it definitely was second or third grade. Because I was at Alberta Elementary School. Yeah.
Chuck? Did I lose him?
Well, so I had the little black Michael Jackson jacket with the zippers on it. I had Jerry curls and I had some penny loafers. and some jeans that were flooded.
What's that, Zach?
Oh, okay. I was just making sure you were still there.
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Chuck ain't going nowhere.
I'm just here.
When I got on Skyler Elementary, I wound up cutting those Jerry curls out and start growing my flat top. Because I had that long tail in the back. Y'all remember that duck tail y'all used to have in the back? Yeah. Yeah, I ain't had it. I know people had it. I ain't had it. I remember it. People had that, like you talking about that little rat tail.
Yeah.
My brother. I have a rat tail.
Go ahead.
Rat tail is the one they play.
Hey, while I'm on here, I just want to give a shout out to one of the first DJs that had a business in Tuscaloosa, John Paul.
You can put rollers in your hand, Mike.
At Party Bones.
You have one of Eddie Murphy Hakeem.
No, Chuck said he want to give a shout out to John Paul and the Maniac.
Eddie Murphy had a rat tail. I had, mine was like Chucky Booker. I had that curly stuff. I had my hair curly.
Well, this Mike said we're going to get off here.
When the old school party going to be that one?
I'm just going to say,
Ain't but one place in Tuscaloosa have an old school party. You know what it is.
I'm just glad that I met you later.
Hey, tell you what, have an old school party. Come early for a night song contest.
Sound like a winner, Chuck. Flashback Friday.
Come early,
Flashback Friday.
Sound like Flashback Friday.
It ain't no different than
when
people go to bed wearing
we're on the date now. Hey, Mike do it that Friday before. That Friday before come up to Labor Day.
The 21st?
No, before Labor Day. The 3rd. They're too close to
Friday.
The Friday before?
That first Friday?
First Friday.
We actually putting this together?
That's a good Friday.
First Friday. Just on the 3rd.
Who can name that? The artist, not the song. Name the artist.
I can't hear.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, Kano, Holly Dolly, Kano, what's up? Kano, Holly Dolly, what's up?
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready.
Kano.
Listen to Chuck. It took you a minute.
It ain't take me no minute. I got to hear, man. Y'all got so much trouble here. I'm used to hearing that bass.
What about the club downtown they used to call everybody used to go to downtown?
Studio West,
Black Orchid, Executive Lounge,
Studio West,
Diamond Theater.
All that right there.
The back door.
Party Barn. Party Barn.
You really want to name 1961?
It's Trips and Love. Come on, Batman.
That's our club.
See, they used to play shit like that at the skate rink or at the Elf Lodge. That's what y'all don't know nothing about the Elf Lodge.
The Elf Lodge.
No, not an effort. The West Side DJs are no theater. We talking about West Side Club.
That was on 20. West Side DJs in here. What's up?
It is. Short 19.
Now, y'all remember when Merry-Go-Round used to have soul night every Sunday?
Oh yeah, no.
Most definitely.
Hey, look, that's when the Sunday skate night started, right there.
Sure did. Line used to be around the building, wasn't it?
Every Sunday night, down there in that little hole.
Lines around the building.
Especially when we get out for the summertime. Oh man, you hit this game. You hit down the merry-go-round. Then when they built super skate, they put them go-karts by. We definitely was out there then.
Hey, what's too many folks going to super skate?
Man, you crazy.
Man, you crazy. I used to have to work.
By that time, Darryl was the police.
I had to work. That's what I mean.
You crazy?
That's why I had to stop working. I had to stop working security out there. I'm joking, going crazy.
They ain't doing a whole lot of those nights at super skate.
Yeah, they
Every
did.
Sunday, what you talking about?
Every Sunday.
They did.
They did super skate so long. I think my oldest daughter Shay was in line a couple times.
Damn. Did that do soul night every Sunday? Are you
Every Sunday. They probably missed
you don't
that.
remember the go-karts then out there, Mike? It used to be, but when they put them go-karts out there, ridiculous, Mike.
Money.
Don't man it up, because we got the go-kart. You know, you're supposed to go around. Oh, man, we got the go-kart. Hey, we wanted an hour, 2 hours. Let them wait.
didn't go to church that much. I feel like that.
But you know, a lot of the high school dances used to be at the school.
And they, yeah, no, halfway out the gym.
And then they stopped.
It was that. Then they used to have a few of them over there at the bar in front of YMCA and gym.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the parties, it used to be parties at the Y, but they weren't mostly high school. Our high school parties used to be right there between in the entrance to the gymnasium. At the West Campus on the game night at the East Campus.
Right.
Yep.
And then right when that happened, right when the schools was working with us, I still to this day, being a 48-year-old man, don't understand what grown adult was renting out the places for us to have parties. Because we started having parties at Econo Lodge, Northport Civic Center, something different. Back then, we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't getting our mama and them to go get us no bill. We're gonna get the bill in ourselves.
I think
Harder than that behind you ain't.
So it used to be, it was a different type of vibe. The party ain't started opening up. Then of course our favorite thing was the CC. That birth to me. Some people argue the greatest club Tuscaloosa ever seen. I say the greatest college club, because by the time we got to 22, which is 21, you start really going to grown clubs. You was away from the CC because you was going from when you was 17 up to about 22. Mm-hmm. If you get a good 4-5 year run at the CC, that's it. Then you start looking at Jay. To me, that was one of the best looking clubs Tuscaloosa ever had. The Jay.
Jay's really big. Anthony James.
Jay Restaurant and Lounge,
club, not necessarily black go to club, but as far as I like Jay, I like Brown's Corner when it was open, but it was still mostly mixed instead of just all black. But that Jay was hard to beat.
Yeah.
I remember Bonnie and Clyde, but you know what? I never went to Bonnie and Clyde.
What about the
side? Shelton was the old Shelton.
I went to Sidetrack several times at Sidetrack. That was the most diverse club Tuscaloosa probably ever had.
Sidetrack, yes. We ended up going we coming out 15th Street Bridge, that little red caboose to the left, there it is, the club.
Yes, sir.
They used to jump. Sidetrack. And like Darryl said, that was diverse. And we want y'all to understand, listeners who may not know, it's not like the university kids now that love rap. When I say, the white kids. Mm-hmm. Back then, it still was white. It's white music in the and mix of black music, but it's white music. You go to clubs now, it's rap music. Mm-hmm. It's white club.
Look, do y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Christopher's used to open up the restaurant for a club that night? Christopher's restaurant. Remember the landing? And Christopher's over here where the new station is across from Snow Henry.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the land. I don't remember Christopher though.
Okay, the owners of some of the owners of the land that opened up a new restaurant called Christopher's. Mm-hmm. East of Christopher in Tuscaloosa. It was like one of the. I hated they let their restaurant go, but at night on Fridays and Saturdays they opened it up for a club. Now there was some diversity up in there. It was predominantly white, but it was some diversity up in there with the music, the country music, rap music, but. I don't know what happened with Christopher's. They just, the landing closed and then eventually Christopher's closed. But they used to have a dance floor. They used to open the restaurant up as a club. Like the late 80s, early 90s.
That was up on Scala. Remember Tony's at the motel?
Over there by the people that
Olive Garden. Yeah.
That Cuco,
it used to be Cuco. Mm-hmm. The owner of the landing had Christopher's.
The landing was a nice restaurant right there. Back then, Landing, Ruby Tuesday. The original Ruby Tuesday.
Hey, Tank, you remember the landing? You remember that?
Yeah, I'd be so glad when we can work up and finagle a Baskin Robbins. I don't know what to do. Y'all remember Baskin Robbins was in University Mall?
Yeah, it was in McFarland Mall. Yeah.
It was in both of them because that's where we used to catch the city bus and run over there and get ice cream out of Baskin Robbins in University Mall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was in McFarland Mall too, but they was there first, McFarland.
It was the McFarland Mall, and then you go on over there to Barrel of Fun and play the video game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Barrel of Fun was in University Mall.
Yep. But I can remember people coming up in there with, interracial couples and everything used to come up in Christopher's. And that was kind of shocking because we was like in our late teens and early 20s, but Christopher's used to open up and have a dance club over there. Right. I remember Dion's dad worked at the landing. He probably worked at Christopher's too. I don't think Dion owned it. What's his name? Robert Dunn.
Okay.
That's my Dion X.
My mama worked in Atlanta. I got you.
Yeah.
My brother worked over there. That was his first job, busting tape.
The land. But look, y'all remember this man? When Burt Reynolds came and did the movie, and when they opened up the mall, I tell people, if you go to University Mall today, if you've never been in Tuscaloosa, and you go to that mall,
tell you the man that ran
take you back to the 80s when it opened, you would not believe how this University Mall used to jump.
Yeah, you remember that guy? Can't think of his name.
It would be cars all the way to 15th Street. All the mall parking spaces used to be filled up. All of them. All the way out there.
It used to be jumping so bad they had to go build a gallery. They couldn't believe Tuscaloosa had them all going on down there like the University Mall.
They could not believe they had the University Mall used to jump so hard. We had J.C. Penney, Pazit, Parisian, and Sears. The Parisian used to go hard. Pazit used to go hard. We had Chess Kingdom, level sweaters. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, we were little boy. I know you were superstar. We were trying to be stars.
I was sure.
I liked them old level sweaters and level pants. I always liked Eddie Murphy and Marvin Day and the way they could dress now. I always like a leather pants now. Rockstar. Black leather pants, rockstar to this day, to right now.
I'm gonna name. Ain't nobody on here know this play, but Chuck is so fresh. What was the name of the club on Short 19th Street on the west side? Who said that?
That was the name. We had a club on my street.
That's right. It was called the
I went in there my first time in that
was on my street.
I went to a Steelman party. Steelman used to have parties down there. Man, they just come out. Basketball night. A Tuesday night we had to help, and it's going retarded on a Tuesday night.
On the street now. That road used to be showing up packed.
Yes, it did.
Y'all remember those splash parties up there at Freeman Park?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, my mom used to be like, y'all better get here before they like, come on. Boy, we used to be busting down. That's 18th Street.
Gotta get kind of deep look at that party. It's west side of that party back then.
Splash party.
The Seth up there, the Nobles up there.
Winston, wasn't it? It was on Winston.
Don't forget Original 10. They was up there.
Chapter 9.
That's a splash party. So
Those splash parties used to be it.
you got to be prepared.
Yes, sir.
That they say these days used to be lit. Them splash parties used to be lit, and you had to be prepared because when I saw them different groups come, I was like, "Let's go, y'all! Time for us to go. The light about to come on anyway."
I'm so glad we did not have the artillery back in the days. Like
Hey, Coach.
Yeah, it used to be knuckle up. You used to knuckle up back then.
Willie Johnson.
You know, you get booked now. It could be jumped on. It could be 4 of y'all, about 14 other ones. You in trouble. Y'all in trouble today.
Yep.
So you got too much pride to leave. So don't leave. You ain't no pride to leave.
Oh man, y'all.
You see that it's about 12 of them. Once you see it's 12 and they think that it's 4 y'all, they stun. They go down like that up there. That's that was a whole nother man if you had a stick. Yes, sir.
Boy, then they used to have them sticks.
Yeah. That meant a whole nother person. Get close. You're talking about back then. If you get to fight in the street, it's gonna take a long time or never for the police to come. No, you fight now. No. Yeah, y'all get quick. It ain't a quick 15-second fight unless you get knocked out. If you get knocked out, it's over. But if you don't, oh yeah, y'all finna fight for a minute. You know, you might have some grandmamas on the porch. Y'all can't have no grandmama come out here to break it up. But if it ain't no grandmama, you have to.
But you know what? They respected the grandmamas and they would go ahead and disperse.
Thank you. You wouldn't have never that whip on your back where they hit you with that stick a couple times. That's about all.
Yeah. When you get look, all those old so we just saying, you know, somebody pick up a brick. Once you get hit with the brick, you're gonna break up the fight. Everybody, no man, you wanna let Danger let you kill him, man. Hold up, it's over. They will if I get knocked out for something like that, but you know.
Now I can't say they did allow that to happen to Terry Wilson.
They killed him.
When the Future Boys dropped that brick, that cinder block.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was every so often something like that would happen. Most times, yeah.
Right.
That was so sad. That was a sad time.
Now that was that was in Robinson Garden, wasn't it?
Yep.
Or was that Willie Johnson that got killed in Robinson Johnson?
Rest in peace to him. Yeah.
I think he was with them or something, wasn't it? And he didn't. But Terry was the one that passed. Terry was the one that got the brick dropped in. Yeah. And they may have been together because I think I remember Kim Johnson. I would remember Willie's sister coming to school being so upset about it. And we couldn't believe she had come to school.
No, I can believe it. Yeah. She used to be like she used to be grim back in T-Town. T-Town has always kind of been T-Town. Dog days,
yeah, where are they now? We're gonna have to do one of them shows. Where are they now? Where are they now? There's a bunch of guys I can name. I wonder where are they now?
Ain't no sense. Boy, ain't no sense.
Some of them passed not too long ago too. Yeah. Well, this has been a great show, guys. What a town.
To be from here, to live this long, you can sing this little old city.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what it's like. It's just not. It's just so big. It's not too country and it's not too big. Because it's almost like Atlanta. Atlanta, to the people that have been there for a long time, it's just like a baseball. To me, Tuscaloosa is just like a big square. You got that main 15th Street, McFarland, what is Skyland and Greensboro Avenue. Then you got the two sub mains like University Boulevard and stuff like that. But it's big enough just not to be big enough. Then you got 69, and so that's why it's like sometimes it feel like it's just crowded, like we get crowded on up there.
What's up, Twist? I see Twist and chimed in with us. What's up, DJ Twist?
DJ Twist. What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Man, y'all remember Star Service Station?
Yep. Yes. Yep.
15th Street.
It's a car wash.
That awesome car wash is now.
It's a car wash right now.
Yep.
And it never changed. It ain't.
I remember when they built the walkover bridge. That was so cool to us when they did that. Every day we on it.
Yes.
Stuff like that. Every day we was on that because we walking right up there too. Every day. Just playing on it, standing over it, watching the cars go up.
Hey, but y'all, didn't they open Brown Service Station back up? Is it still open?
It's still open.
On 20? Yeah.
I was glad to see that. When they opened that back up, I was glad of that.
Yes,
Stasis. Number 1 and number 2. Stasis number 1 and number 2.
Stasis.
Yep. What about Lucky B?
Oh, I got something for y'all. Something we still can hear. Darryl, Mike, you might know it. Ron going to see. What about that store on the south side? What was the name of it?
Summerlin?
You already got it.
Come on, man. I told y'all I went to Parkview, man.
Hey, a lot of folks don't know that. Right?
That's true.
The name of it.
I told you I went to Parkview.
I knew what he was talking about, but I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah. On right on Harlow Road.
Right there from where Parkview used to be.
Not on Parkview side. I ain't talking about that stuff. I'm
talking about the one across from the apartment?
From Benita Terry.
Benita.
That's what I'm talking about. That little yellow store. You know what I'm talking about? What's the name of that? Huh?
Now that one you got me on. I remember
where the battery shop was at.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That so.
It was two stores and one right across from each other. One by the lumber yard and one right across the street by the battery shop.
But we talking about when you come down from the battery show, you're gonna come to Harris Bar. When you pass Harris Bar, what Black used to have the ties at, the store was right there.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yellow building upstairs to it.
Yep. Yes, sir. I'm talking about jump there. Outside store right there. Like they say, some of them were 2 blocks up. I was born on 10th Avenue. I lived on 10th Avenue. A little white house, they tore it down across from Bent Street. And I moved to Westland Station. My grandma lived on 16th Street. And that little store right around the corner where Mac's Bake Shop used to be down there in the little hole.
Winn-Dixie. That used to be the original Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, used to be a Winn-Dixie. So did that.
Yeah.
And the little church building used to be Taco Costa, right across the street from my house.
Yes, sir. The activity, St. John's. St. John Baptist Church, that Center with Taco Costa. Sure was.
Yeah. But that Taco Casa was right there. I lived at a regular McDonald's behind Central East campus, a white and blue McDonald's.
Yep.
Burger King, the first Burger King before the fire, right up there on 6th Avenue.
Yes, sir.
Yep. 6th Avenue, Pub.
Back there with that McDonald's, where they had an ice cream place back there.
They used to have a McDonald's. You talking about Dairy Fresh and McDonald's?
Dairy Fresh.
Right
Yeah.
on the both sides of the picture.
Yeah, cause we used to take
the back of Central used to be the McDonald's. What you said? What did you do? It was an ice cream shop back there. By that, with that before after they closed that McDonald's down. It was an ice cream shop. The ice cream spot. Yep, for a little while. And then they shut everything down back there, and they made some mini store buildings. That's some of the McDonald's used to jump right there, right behind our school, bro. When it went our school at the time, you know, we would live.
That what McDonald's was.
When it was Druid, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't McDonald's.
But it just went my school. I think it
was T-High. It was high school.
That was a little boy.
I used to leave and go get breakfast from McDonald's and Burger King.
I was about 5 when my sister took me to that McDonald's after Alabama game. It was a jump, bro.
But I can tell you this, I used to walk from Robinson Garden to Alabama basketball game, and on our way back on the back of their tickets, they used to have buy one Whopper, get one free.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? In 1994, they did that again, where it was Whoppers was 99 cents. And Burger King was on Swole.
Yes.
So every Burger King in here, they ain't had no other special other than Whoppers of 99 cents, and them jokers stayed packed.
Man, me and my friend, we walked from Robinson Garden. Me, my brother, Johnny Jackson, Barry Owen, just a bunch of we walked from out there trying to sell tickets at the university game. We ain't sell them. We end up using it at Burger King on the way back. Buy one, get one free. Sure did.
Well, you brought back another memory.
Let me ask you,
them newspapers and the programs at Alabama football game.
Have you ever scaled a wall though? Have you ever scaled Bryant Denny Stadium wall to get into a football game? I have. I was scared, don't know what, but I have. Yes, sir.
I ain't never did that.
Man, several people did that.
I can believe it.
I don't believe it.
Several people did that. Scale that wall.
I don't believe it.
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't believe
it. Y'all remember it used to then be net for us to walk sometimes? I know plenty of times I would go from the Hughes Center all the way back over to the Pink Store, from the Pink Store up to the Piggly Wiggly, from the Pink Store up to Central East. Sometimes that was all the fun we had was walking somewhere.
That's it.
Or riding a bike.
Riding the bike and walking somewhere. Yeah. These kids today, you tell them something about walking from Central East down here to the mall. Man, that ain't like you done cussed them out.
We ride bike from Highway 11 all the way to the University Mall. We definitely ride to the University of Alabama.
Yeah.
That was just to us.
And the bike was a convenience. Because a lot of us used to walk.
We couldn't help but to love the UA. We just always liked going to it. Girls who got there, we take them backpacks, all types of shit going on. It's the UA. It's nice. You get to eat on football games, tailgate. It always was different from when I was able to go out there. You're not finna get no child today to ride a bike.
Exactly. Little long to my walking. That's why I'm saying to us the convenience was riding a bike was convenience because we used to walk.
But
these kids don't want to ride no bike. They definitely not gonna walk.
We got how to ride without using our hands or trying to walk that thing. But you better know how to walk a bike. You don't come out here. You with a crew of bike riders, you better learn how to walk something.
Better walk.
A regular bike, you better pick it up. Y'all supposed to stay in Burger King.
Well, how many of y'all had Magic Man come to y'all kid's birthday party? We used to be out there.
Never came to my kid's birthday party, but I do know and see Magic Man.
And Magic Man will be walking back, see you having a birthday party and start doing all kinds of tricks.
Swallow the quarter.
Magic Man in a wheelchair now.
Really?
He is.
What? Yeah, he go over to the new generation barbershop. Yeah. He in a wheelchair now. Did y'all know Burger King owns Popeyes outright? Didn't know that.
No. Yes, they own Popeyes outright as of 2018.
Okay. It's almost hard to believe because Burger King suck, but I don't know if Burger King suck everywhere. You know, there's a lot of Burger Kings in Miami where they from, and they do good, tend to do good there. I don't know. A lot of Burger Kings.
Because they franchise. They do the ones that Magic own. They said the ones that Magic own used to do doing real good. When he got them, I don't know if they still are.
They bought them all. They used to be the whole prize on Burger King.
I think 1.8 billion. They bought them.
That's the money on Popeyes.
He did. They used to do good. His Burger Kings did well.
Wendell Davis said, "What about the guy riding the bike with no front tire?" He talking about Floyd.
Man, he definitely go. Man, definitely go right there.
I don't care.
You talking about walking the bike? He ain't got no tire on the front. He ain't got no tire on there, not to walk.
Floyd, he gone.
Look, he riding out the middle of McFarland Boulevard up on the rail.
Yeah.
Up on the guardrail.
You can't beat that dude. Nobody could beat that dude.
Yeah, Floyd.
Nobody wanted to beat him at the same time.
Floyd used to ride him now. He was riding them bike now. Walking down the middle of the street.
He was so good. There's no competition. He used to go. Like,
you know what? That's those people back then. Those are the type of people Ellen would have had on her show. You can't tell me those people couldn't have went to Hollywood today.
Yeah.
Doing what they was doing back then. Magic Man, the bike, the dude on the floor on the bike.
Magic Man was scared. They tried to
get him to go several times.
What was that dude that used to walk around town real slow? Was it Jay Free? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
You talking about
to walk real slow.
Yes, I know who you talking about.
Yeah, I remember him walking real slow, like a real slow pimp.
Right.
Oh, what we used to call him?
I used to be like, is he serious?
What were you? He went to school with me. I forgot what we used to call him, man.
Jay something, anything like that.
Did he walk like that in school there?
Yes.
No, he was late all the time.
Like in slow motion. I think he stayed over here in Skyland Park somewhere. I know Wendell probably know who I'm talking about. Oh, man.
I can't think of his name. I used to say he like I think to come up the block.
Spam? Spam or something like that.
He said Saxon May.
Saxon May, that's it. Saxon May.
Yeah, he just said Saxon May.
That's him.
Man, he used to be cool. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to seeing it. Man, cool.
Where are they now? We know.
Now, old boy that used to walk the bike, I lost my mind when I seen him driving the car. I seen him driving the car.
Miss you?
I said, hey, somebody right there. What's going on, man? What you doing with the car? I couldn't believe it.
Goodman said, name the guy that walked around with athletic clothes over his stomach. His stomach. I'm not familiar with that one, D.
Athletic clothes.
Got me on that one. Oh, he talking about
Solomon.
I think he talking about another guy named Floyd from down there in Foster. Used to sit down all the time outside the stove. I think that's who he talking about. I think his name was Floyd.
Good old days.
Good old days, man. Everybody used to know everybody.
Do y'all remember the first teen club in Tuscaloosa?
The first teen club?
The first teen club. It was across from McKinney's Court.
Yeah. Homeboy, let them used to run that little club. Come out.
Across from McKinney's Court or Rosedale?
What store it used to be and what store was it next to?
Oh, you said across from what you said across from Rosedale? You said
McKinney's Court.
Across from McKinney's Court.
Yeah.
A teen club.
What stores was on the either side?
Winston ain't never been over there, but Winston.
Yeah, Winston been over there. Fairness Game Room used to be over there.
Yeah,
I know you
okay.
Fairness Game Room.
I do. I went to school.
Black
Yeah. Sweet Taste no swell. Well, Sweet Taste.
Man, where you talking about that, brother? Please tell me what you talking about there, but all these places.
I don't know the club though.
You know what? Well, Winston's at right now, right?
Oh, that road shit store that used to be right there.
Yeah.
Who?
It was a club over there.
Yeah.
Who?
It was a team club.
I don't remember that one either. Now.
Yeah. You remember that old TV repair shop?
Hatchet. That was Hatchet play.
Yeah. When he went out of business, they turned into a teen club.
No, Hatchet turned into a pawn shop.
No, that was a teen club. I was in there.
I don't remember no club.
No, You talking about Crawford Road there?
The main song they.
Nah, he's saying that's what I was thinking. That's what I thought he was talking about.
The main.
But I told you, let's go back to what he's talking about. The area where the buildings is.
Okay. They used to play raw bass.
Sweet Taste. Look, Sweet Taste was on the end. Gary and them stores right there next to them. Then the TV shop. Then who?
Then Winston and Paris was next to it with a laundromat at now.
I don't remember no club though.
Then Blackman right down the corner.
It wasn't Blackman. It was a barbershop. It wasn't Blackman. It wasn't Blackman.
It was Blackman. It was Blackman.
Jack Cuberson was in there. I don't think it was Blackman. Not Jack Cuberson. Jack Mr. Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly was in there cutting hair. But on Blackman's always been right there on the corner where it at now.
I don't remember that being. I don't remember that being no club in there though.
Me either.
It was a club. It was briefly a club. Trust me, I know.
I got you. I'm just I don't remember that long.
It was a teen club.
I don't remember that one.
That was back when Central used to have them dances. I know you used to go to them Central dances. Yeah. The Friday night Central dance.
I got you. I'm
I don't know no club being there though. Not now.
Ask the listeners if they can remember a club. I don't remember no club. I'm right there. A club.
It was a club.
About what year would you say the club now?
It was around, I would say 85.
Okay, I was 85. I was but 12, so I probably wouldn't know that.
I don't remember them.
Right, 85.
I don't remember them being there.
85, 86, because Alexis, Boogaloo was out, all that. The Fat Boys getting popular, Crush Group, all that.
That's when that was coming out, 86, shit like that.
Yeah.
You got one on me on that one. You had to tell me the name of that one because I sure don't remember that one.
I ain't never heard of no club.
Yeah, it was.
But like I said, that time I was there, so I wouldn't know. Well, I just know that part by myself without going to school and shit.
They were trying to figure out what they were going to do with that spot.
Well, it must have been while I was in the military them last 6, 7, 8 months.
But I still remember the TV stuff. That's what I'm having about. I do remember that.
Yeah, it was a pawn shop, actually. You know Mr. Hatchet, who run the pool hall downtown.
I know Mr. Hatchet. That's how I know it was a TV shop, like my man said. It definitely was. I know what he's talking about now. I just don't remember being no club. But like I said, I was about 12, so.
I see my buddy Goodman brought out about, he said, what about the Thunderbird Inn? Who remember the Thunderbird Inn down there on Highway 11? Crack City. Whew. Man, y'all took us all the way back. Y'all went all the way back.
Thinking about that first wine you started drinking.
Them good old days.
We definitely been all around the west side, south side, and east side.
Did y'all have y'all Panama Jack outfit?
Yeah. Jam.
Twist said he was from Northport.
What about
Northport? I never went to Northport. I never went to Northport other than to go to those games.
Yep.
Look, they used to have them.
Northport would go to Archibald.
Well, I went to them baseball games over there by West Circle, ain't it?
Something different was in Northport. That was a team club.
That's the only one I ever knew of. And it got shut down probably 2 or 3 months later.
Didn't they have a skating rink over there at one point?
Yeah, Carousel.
Okay.
Yeah.
They think about getting one over here now.
Okay.
That and a movie theater and a water park.
We need
I bet it'll do good
in a water park. I haven't heard nothing about a movie theater.
We need another movie.
I heard about the movie theater and the
Yeah, the water park was in that water park. The water park was in that.
So Tank stayed on 16th Street. I used to walk by his house all the time. My dad
Yeah, right across the street from Miss Francis house.
My dad used to stay right there on 27th Avenue.
Merry-go-rounds in Tuscaloosa. I forgot, what was the skating rink in Northport? What was the name of it?
Carousel.
That's right.
Where you stayed at now?
My dad stayed right there on 27th Avenue, right where we call it the bottom area right there. Did you?
Yeah, that's the bottom right. Turn the right back before time. Right?
Yeah. You know where the church is right now where Reverend Ellison got?
Yeah, the left side.
Okay. It was some duplex houses right there, right beside him on 27th Avenue.
Yeah, I know we talking about them houses that upstairs downstairs.
Shack towns. Yeah. Well, see, not the apartments. I'm calling these houses. There was a dual complex house. Like somebody stayed on one side, and another family stayed on this side. Did you know Robin? My cousin Robin McKinstry. She stayed right there with Miss Kevin.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, y'all stay around where you stay around the corner from Aberdeen Pavement. Yes.
Right.
See, I used to go over there in the alley all the time. Aberdeen used to come, well, not Aberdeen, but my mom used to come to my grandma's house when club meetings, Shorty them, Ab and them. So I've been on the street exactly what you're talking about.
Did you remember Train? Did you know Train? He used to coach the little baseball teams and stuff. Oh man, I'm taking you way back now. If you know Train,
yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I bet your daddy know Train.
Look, right across from Hammerman, but not on the bottom side, on the left side. But let's say president, they would eat dirt around them when grandma used to eat dirt. Sour dirt.
Sour dirt.
My grandma used to eat that sour dirt.
Yes, sir.
They used to sell that shit right around the corner.
Yes, sir.
Now, you remember where Shacktown originated from?
What, Belgian Bottom?
If you go on the UA, you pass by the site every time you go out.
Belgian Bottom, man.
Huh?
They called it Belgian Bottom, didn't
it? No, it wasn't called that.
It was called
because the Belgian Bottom ain't Shacktown down.
No. It called something else. Hold on.
No, I said, do you remember
Castle Hill. You talking about Castle Hill. You talking about Castle Hill.
Before it moved to its present spot now.
University Boulevard, ain't it? Or Druid City? Which area you talking about?
Either side.
It
was crossed either side.
Druid City side or University Boulevard on this end toward downtown. From my understanding, there was a Castle Hill, which I think was over by DCA. And then over here by University, probably what you talking about what Shacktown was.
So yeah, I ain't know that. Well, you think to me something like, bro.
Man, look, I'm in between. Look, I'm way behind your daddy, but my daddy used to hang with folks, and he's like, get in the car, boy. I learned how to drive about 10 years old. Look, I'm 10 years old. In some kind of way, my foot mashing the gas, my daddy coming from the bootleg house, and I'm driving him home.
Yeah.
And I had to walk home after I dropped him off now, and I stayed in the Glen at the time.
See, the West Coast used to be predominantly white.
Sure did. The Glen was white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Glen was white. I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. The Glen was mostly white.
There's a lot of white folks that came out of McKenzie Court and acting like today they never lived in the ghetto.
I work with guys that say they used to stay in Rosedale, stayed in McKenzie Court, in the Glen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mike. Yeah, you remember what was his name? Josh. JC? Yeah. His grandmother's, I'm sure she done passed on by now, but his grandmother still lived in Green Village. When he told me one day he's gonna go down to his grandma's house and invited me to go with him, I'm thinking we're gonna go across the bridge north or somewhere down 69. We went straight to Green Village.
Straight up.
JC was down there, but his wife was one of up the type. But not I ain't gonna say she's up, but she was kind of her family was well off.
I know what's the name has turning back black down 69. That was originally black back in the day. Hillcrest was a black school.
Yeah, yes it was. Yes it was. And now that joke is like a heavy snowfall.
Yeah, it's a lot of places that we, most people don't know in West Tuscaloosa that the real how it was. Because when you go back to Old McKenzie Court had a wooden gate around it, a log gate around the whole McKenzie Court. And when you go back to some spots,
I ain't never seen that neither.
You can still see the stumps that was from them still sticking about the ground. We was living there when it was the gate. You can still see the gate, the wood gate down there next to Martin Luther King, going down that road going into McKenzie Court.
How old you, Kyle?
Martin Luther King.
How old you?
I'm 47. Been it before the end of the month.
I'm 56, and I don't remember that right there now.
Yeah. We used to McKenzie Court, Rodale.
I was the first black family in Rodale, so you ain't gonna tell me too much about Rodale.
That whole west side sit on some of the most fertile ground in Tuscaloosa County. If you put it in the ground, it's gonna come up out that ground right now today. If people have enough mind to go buy some seeds, you can grow your own produce in grocery store in your backyard right now today.
I got a good Tuscaloosa question, a quick debate, and I want to see if y'all can settle this for me. I had this debate with a couple of my classmates. He said the homeless at the soup kitchen, and when we was at the soup kitchen, I was talking about how we was on the south side, and they say we wasn't. Where is the line between the south and the west? Tuscaloosa drum. And was I correct in telling them that the soup kitchen was on the south side of town?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Greensboro Avenue was the draw line for west side and south side.
Right.
I tried to tell them.
Right. Once you hit Piggly Wiggly, that Greensboro Avenue, to me, like y'all remember that Sharps that used to be on the side. You coming up 18th Street, once you get up there and hit that light, and you on Greensboro Avenue, to me, I'm thinking that's south side.
That's south side.
Yeah, that was to me. I thought growing up, that was
okay. So, question. I think west side, south side.
South side. I mean, west side. It used to be
what something. Now?
Catfish Head.
South side or west side?
That's west side.
West side. I'm thinking anything on this side back was west side.
I told them anything on this side of Greensboro is west. Anything across the street is south.
That's right. Yeah. That's how it always been.
They say you see you cross the track. I tell them, are you crazy?
No.
Queen City is the south side.
They drawing by street. You showing them by avenue. That's the Greensboro Avenue.
Because we got to think about it like this. Like
they wrong with that.
Right, look, I told them while we debating, I got my hand on the fence of the backyard of a house on Queen City. I said, if y'all telling me this house is on the south side, we're on the south side. That church right here, the Ghost Church, all our life is the south side church.
South side.
That's right.
That's right side.
Yeah.
That's all big south side. This church right here has always been considered south side. It's right next to it. What are y'all talking about? They finally left it alone.
That's south side, Bob.
I said, man.
Once you cross Greensboro Avenue, you're on the
south side. When you come through that house, that's start the south side.
Piggly Wiggly churches, yeah.
You can look up the address. It'll say. It'll say that.
South side. That's south side.
That's the south side.
Matter of fact, that church you tell about, they said it was haunted, right?
Yeah. It is haunted. It is. Because when we used to ride our bike to and from the mall, they were scared to ride by that church coming through Southside.
Yeah.
And then another place downtown right there where the old library used to be at, where they had the party at not too long ago, Tank.
The mansion.
The mansion. Yeah, they used to say that was haunted.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Southside Church haunted for sure.
I know there's a place in Northport, what is it called? Old what's the name of that? It used to be a shop. Like in the woods right there. You go down there and drive your car and flash your light at nighttime.
No, that ain't no ghost.
That ain't no ghost.
No, I got the pictures of it. We used to do that nightly. What we used to do was when UA freshmen come, we take them down there. We party and we ride there telling the story. You got a driver flashing the light. You got a passenger telling the story. It's pitch black, so the lights going on and off, on and off. When the driver, when it's time to turn, when he whips the car, it's going to appear that the people coming to you. The lights going to hit them, and they got lights on the ground up like. So it looks like a mother and a kid. You know, the story is, you got to let the lights so the wife and the daughter know that the husband is coming home. Yeah, we were champions of that.
Look, I ain't never did that one, but hey.
Did y'all know under the city of Tuscaloosa sits a cave larger than the DeSoto Caverns and stretches from River Road down there where they built the apartments at all the way to East Hargrove Road?
I did, but what I do know is
out past Bryan High and all that.
No, I didn't know that. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you don't have a job curating at a museum right now, then I'm not here so you know all this kind of stuff. We don't get up in the morning and go to the museum somewhere, and they won't hire me. Why in the hell do you know shit like this? And why in the hell do you know shit?
He no more. Look, I swear, I'm still trying to think about that club right across from McKinney Coat right there.
I'm going to tell us about that club. I ain't heard about it. You 1 year younger than me, and you remember? I know.
See, I grew up in McKinney Court. I grew up in McKinney Court.
I can't argue with that.
And once I can't argue, so
you know where you went now.
I gotta worry about that club. Belinda Hargrave was on here. I know she would know her. They stay right across from Sweet Taste. You ain't talking about Sweet Taste, it's
no.
Okay.
Sweet Taste always the Sweet Taste till they sold out or changed up.
Look, only thing I can remember.
Nobody on the line else remember no club up there. Nobody, no caller, no viewer.
I'm sitting there still trying to think of that one.
I've been in every club and venue in the city. And you can drop the bomb on me.
I would have thought you would see me. I would have thought you would see me.
I got to see that one now. I got to think of that one, man.
I remember the Jack. Where it was when the Jack was built.
I remember
Jack.
Jack.
It was the gas station. It was the gas station.
Gas station?
What was the gas station?
Yeah, it was a gas station.
What?
You don't remember the Jacks?
It was Jack's used to be
you gotta remember.
Jack's was the name of the other restaurant over there. Before they rebuilt everything, Jack was a gas station over there. I forgot the name of it. Because we used to go there all the time. Well, my mom did stop and get gas, but we went to bed.
Now that I don't remember. Okay, it was on the corner.
It was owned by a white man too.
It was on the corner.
Of course. Yeah.
Now the gas station you talking about come on up by Stacy's. Mr.
No, not the gas station. I'm talking about right where Winston's sitting at right now. That used to be the old Jack's. Yeah. It was a gas station before Jack's.
Before Jack. That's probably why Winston was able to put another gas station right there so easy. Because it already was a gas station.
Well, he got me on that one too.
They never removed the tanks.
Right, that's why I said that. That's why I said that.
But those tanks are so old.
Yeah.
They couldn't. They had to dig them up and put fresh ones in. If it was now.
Oh, it was. It was a gas station.
I gotta think of the club.
You were gonna go get gas. It was two places. You were gonna get gas if you lived in Kings Court. You would either go down to Sam Maddox, down to where Tin Top and all that, and Mr. Ash used to be.
I remember that.
Or you were gonna go to that gas station. And I know y'all remember Tin Top and Mr. Ash.
Yeah, you know remember.
Sam Maddox.
The beer, the milk, yeah.
Because it was two things they would get from Sam Matter. You gonna get from Sam Matter. You gonna either get some gas or you going to buy some draft beer.
Now, the only other gas station I can think of is Mr. King down the street now on 25th, man. I don't remember one on Martin Luther. The only one, I'm like Wendell Davis. Wendell said he remember one at Mr. Malisham, which was on 20th Street and Martin Luther King, and right next to Stacy's. But I don't remember now being across.
He ain't talking about that.
I remember Malisham.
It's right next to the store.
I just
but
don't remember.
Right there where Winston's sitting at now, it was Jack before then. It was a gas station before that.
I just don't remember.
I remember going there getting canned out of that.
You got me going down. I got to call somebody to find out on them two. I'm sorry. I got to find out on them two.
There.
Yeah.
He from another Tuscaloosa because you got the club.
I don't remember no club.
Okay, let me throw another today.
He said a team club.
You name it the shit that guys. Now how Darryl don't know this? He told him. He got to know.
Man, look.
I got to give it to you because I was 12.
Listen.
I don't know.
Tank.
Darryl, he used to live in the Glen. He lived in the Glen.
In the Glen.
Every day to his dad house.
Glen.
How about
Rosedale, Robinson Garden, Hayco.
How about West End? How about West End having the most plantation homes in Tuscaloosa?
That's believable.
That's believable. Yeah,
it's all still sitting up now.
Yeah, I can believe that part.
Yeah.
But I can't find that club you talking about right there across from McKinney's.
Yeah.
Have you looked up Africatown, Mobile?
Hey man, I'm gonna reach out to my folk in Atlanta tomorrow to get you a job at the museum.
We can put him downtown, right.
And before you go there, me and you and Darryl and Mike and somebody gonna go get on this team trivia, and go whoop some people because you know exactly a whole lot of stuff.
I don't know nothing about no team club across from McKinney's.
But before we go to Mobile, you got to tell us about this club that me and Darryl searching for. I'm taking the How can I nobody know about this club?
I thought he was
know during the Black Panther high rise, they were in the process of instructing Tupac Shakur's father to open up offices in Alabama, Tennessee, Florida, and Mississippi, and Georgia, back in the city.
I can't tell you yay or nay on that. All I can tell you is them folk whooped up on our folk down there when they marched, when they finna march from First African to the courthouse. And they got their butt whooped. And they got their whooped. No, I'm talking about right here in Tuscaloosa. They got their
first African, that right up the street.
I know you're talking about First African.
Bloody Tuesday is that what that I can tell you about.
That direction was the first. The one in Alabama was going to be in sale.
I don't know nothing about that part. You got me on that.
Hey, Dan.
But I still got to find that club.
Get somebody to tell us where this club was, what the name was.
I got to look. On the club, look, me and Chucky debated about a club on Greensboro Avenue, which used to be Bill Dollar Store. And
I don't even know what that is. What's that?
Okay.
No, I remember
Bill Dollar Store.
Okay.
Tell me what it is, though.
Okay, you know what Catfish Heaven at, right?
Yeah.
That's 25th Street,
right?
Store? That furniture store. Me and Chuck debated a long time ago. I told him I remember that being a department store called Bill Dollar Store. And he said he remembered it being a club, which both of us right. When Bill Dollar When Bill Dollar Store went out of business, AJ McCampbell, from my understanding, somebody else opened up a club on the backside of Bill Dollar Store, which faces Catfish Heaven right now. So both of them were right from my understanding. But I don't remember no club crawled from Mackenzie Code. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of that
A
one.
teen club.
A teen club.
Have a part? Did somebody just have a party over there that you went to a couple of? I don't remember no club. That was the club. They trying to make it to a club. Not a party.
He got to be talking about from Crawford Road. He got to be
majority of the parties that took place in Mackenzie Court back then.
Was at the house itself. At the house.
I used to run numbers for their patrons and whatever they needed from the store. Because back then you were a child, they didn't care how old you were. You could go in there by secrets. So one of my jobs was whatever they wanted, they give me their money, I run to the store to get it. And so when the repair shop hold down, and they was wondering what they want to do with it. That was folks talking about, those bootleg houses. The apartments converted to bootleg houses, gambling houses. And about a month or two later? Hold on, I know what I'm going to do. You hold on 1 second. God damn it, I know what I can do. I need to cut the store off. Hold on.
Go ahead, call somebody that might know, because I showed them.
Yeah, call somebody. I'm telling you.
We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You better ride that them in trees. Well, we both sit out there.
Yes, sir.
Look, ain't nobody say nobody. Look, real quick, answer this question. Ain't nobody say nobody lost canyon on our city streets. And we started having potholes everywhere throughout the city. And then everybody wondering, like, why we got them? That's why. And they won't fill it up. By when? Remember,
okay.
College was shut down.
Go ahead, Tank.
Go ahead.
I forgot that my wife is from Mackenzie Court, 25C. So I'm going to ask her.
Okay. I'm from Philly.
Halfway sleep, so she can't remember nothing. So I can't. That she sleep. So that's different. I'm gonna ask in the morning though. She said you don't remember that.
Because you all the way up. Do y'all remember when they shut old college down for a little while?
Clubs.
Yeah.
The floor sinks in.
No, he ain't talking about 61. Somebody said, is he talking about
Club
61?
Old Charlie.
No, he ain't talking about 61.
When they shut it down because of the sinkhole that's under. That's part of that cave that's under Tuscaloosa. And remember, recently they had another pothole opened up right there off 15th Street and McFarland. And they got it filled. That's part of that cave that stretches through the mouth of Tuscaloosa.
Well, if that's the case, we shouldn't be having no kind of flooding issues on McFarland.
They never filled it. If they never gonna fill it, they'll avoid a billions of dollars disaster. But if they don't fill it, yeah, we gonna have it.
Think of that club, y'all. Anybody can think of a teen club across from Mackenzie Court. 1 minute.
I don't even let them know.
I can't. Look. Let me tell you, the first teen club.
Everybody just posted on their Facebook page.
The first teen club was the Citizen Club used to have. The Citizen Club used to have teens down there from like 1 in the daytime to 6. That's the first teen club. Then the other club downtown, somebody called the name of not Black Orchid, the original Black Orchid, but it was a club before that, Studio West. Studio West had teen parties from like 1 to 6 also. Them the only 2 teen clubs other than the one over in Northport that somebody named. And then across from Rodale, what Tim did, 20 and below.
Yeah.
Anything else, it ain't been no club, man, that I can think of. Now Elks Lounge, the Elks Club or the Elks or whatever we used to call
That
them.
was a club. You talking about the team club? The Elks was a club, bro.
Yeah, but teams used to go there to the Elks sometime at night, have team parties.
We got several deacons in our church that used to be up in night.
But other than that, now I can't think.
Stop telling on me, man.
I can't think of that.
I just say, hey, how y'all doing?
Patricia said she didn't move here until 79 and 80, so she don't remember names. But Linda Hargrave was on here. I know she should know if a club was across Mackenzie Go because she stayed right across the street.
Hey, now you said Linda Hargrave was the one that made the cookies, right?
No, Blunzel Jimison make them peanut butter cookies. Just hit up Blunzel Jimison. She normally have a whole batch of them on Friday. So if you want some, that's the best time to get on Friday morning.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So that number on West Coast.
I don't have a number, but I know how to get in touch with her on Facebook. That's how she sell them on Facebook.
10 Put that link up.
Blunzel Jimson. Cookie lady. That's what they call it.
Look, you're going to have to take me there.
I don't put a name on it.
Well, that's one I go to Mike Page.
In box.
There had to be a lot of parties that you went to and thought you was at a club.
No. Hey,
we were little boys together now. Remember, we were little boys.
I know. I'm just saying that was a club. I wasn't allowed to go in, but I've been in there based on from doing what I was doing at the time.
Right.
But I wasn't allowed in, so I could see when I open the door. I'm standing in the door. It's multiple kids in that dance. And they end up playing music. I'm like, wow.
You must be talking about the game room. That's the only thing I can be thinking about.
No, the only game room that was over there that was Farrell's. Farrell's was on the other side of the
Farrell's the game room.
Right. They must have been playing music in there and you thought it was a club.
No, they never played music in there. You either gonna play them games or you gonna back up out of there. And they closed up around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Man, I walked that street there many nights. You don't remember when Druid High School used to play football right there next to
right there behind Westline, where Westline is now.
Right.
Well,
you telling us there was a club?
I remember that stadium over there.
But the club we had to
all three ticket booths.
That's after Druid though. It's after Druid.
So I remember all that.
I know it's after Druid, but
and when we couldn't get in the game, we used to go to those back apartments on the roads that were close to the stadium, or the ones that overlooked right there where the stadium. We used to climb on top of the houses and watch the game.
That's true. I've seen several people on top of the roof watching the game. I witnessed that.
I go through that fence. My dad used to take up to the fence.
Yeah.
Right there behind Stacy.
Yeah.
And I wonder why the police never would sit up right there. Because that was the most obvious play people were going to come in and watch the game. Just get in the game free.
The same way in the city the police let folks smoke weed in the clubs. They always got that about it.
Man,
we got trying to see a little football game.
Man, we got Sharon Long on here.
I'm a little boy on my daddy's shoulders. I'm a little dude. I might be 5.
We got Sharon Long on here, and she can tell you about Southside.
Oh, there you go.
Sharon Long can tell you about Southside because that was her hometown. Sharon Long, what's the cutoff line for Southside and West Lawn? West Side. What's the cutoff line?
They're going to get on answers.
In the West Side. Patricia Sunshine Lady said, man, everybody know that if you call Greensboro Avenue, you on South Side, man.
We call Greensboro Avenue.
Right.
From the west side, from 25th Street, if you cross, I understand what they're trying to say. If you cross the railroad track, you still west, but no, all that South Side. Greensboro Avenue, period, is South Side. My daughter said, we still going. Baby, we finna get off here. We in set a new world record. 2 hours.
She gonna talk about us.
2 hours and a half plus. We finna get off here. We might have to have a part 3 on this then. See y'all on Tuesday. We up to 125 people, Veronica, with this COVID at DCH. Next week, we up to 140 then. Hopefully we're
gonna pray it down. We're gonna pray it down.
Just pray it down.
We gonna
pray his healing.
Like we had this past to the two people under what we got today.
Yes, sir.
Tank Sinatra. Yeah, I can check him out every Monday night on Battle of the Sexes, by the way. Yeah, I ever want to hear him because he's on the show with us on Battle of the Sexes. I do him sometimes. You know that, Mike. Hey, check us out. Soundboom TV. Monday night at 8 p.m.
He gonna find out. He gonna find out about that club on Monday night.
We gonna give away a prize. Everybody else telling about this club, I'm gonna give them a prize.
Part 3 coming up Tuesday night. All I can tell
you. You wanna give away 2 tickets and probably something else.
We gonna find out.
I'm looking tomorrow.
What did Sharon Long say? It was the party barn? Is that it?
No. Party barn was on the University.
No.
Okay, she said. Okay, so that's not it. We talked about. Yeah, we talked about party barn.
Yeah, the party barn was on the University up from where y'all talking about. Y'all used to take the little ladies and blink the lights.
I know one person that remembers that club.
Who?
Somebody should remember it.
Yeah, I know somebody that remembers.
Who?
A friend of mine.
Oh shit.
Have them to join the show on Tuesday.
You ain't gonna tell me so we gotta take the word of 2 11-year-olds. Because y'all was 11 when the club was open now. Remember this?
You remember? She remember very well.
Okay. Have on the show with us Tuesday night then. But I don't remember this club. All I can tell you is Sweet Tay, the stove, the TV shop, the laundromat, the barbershop on the end. Oh, and Winston, and then the barbershop on the end. And Jack Kelly was in there cutting hair. Anybody else, I don't know. Nothing about no club.
But I respect you because you live there.
Yeah.
I went over there in the area like that when I was 11 or 12. But I didn't go to Jack.
I ain't
never just remember nobody talking about nothing about this club. Somebody going to go club.
Look, I was in the 6th grade at they called it 32nd Elementary. My good friend Glenn McQuarrie, Robert Heights, and all of West Lawn was right across the street, man. Ain't no way.
Rob Heights is around the corner for us. We all grew up together.
Yeah.
His mom was my mom's best friend.
Glenda, his sister, and Teresa?
Yes. Teresa, Brian, all of them.
Yeah. So I know I can put them on there. They're going to have to tell me where this club came from.
All Daryl's saying is he got a friend that live there. Why he ain't go to the club? Which I got to agree with Daryl because he older than me and older than to go to the club.
Oh, man.
He live on the west. Why he ain't go?
Exactly.
Man, ain't no way, man. Look, me, Anthony Graham, we stayed in the Glen, like I said. In 1977, my dad had bought us motorcycles. And Anthony Graham had motorcycles. So it was like a little group, small pack. We all had 125 motorcycles. They had dirt, I had street bikes. So that's how I officially learned how to ride a motorcycle back then.
No, it wasn't no club back then. It was,
but I'm just saying, I still had that motorcycle up until about, 83, 84. I just don't remember, man. Green Valley, all us getting in a teen club right there. Ain't no way we missed that one.
Yeah. Ain't no way. You want to skip the yeah. We already know you.
You talking about Crawford Road?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't want to keep going back to that.
Road did. That's the only one I can tell you.
Back in the day, but I don't want to keep going back to that. But it's like he's trying to tell you. You think niggas on motorcycles ain't going to the teen club? Niggas that teenagers?
Teenagers at that.
But come on, This ain't New York. The whole city's supposed to know about this, right? That's all we do.
Ain't no way
This
nobody.
ain't New York City. This ain't Texas. This Tuscaloosa.
You ain't gonna get
it. Was a teen club right there, jumping on the west side.
Look,
them chest naked riding motorcycles. You think they ain't in no?
Man, I'm a wet. Look,
they ain't in no scene?
I can tell you some west side spot now.
All the ground beef hanging out.
I can tell you the west side spots. I'm sorry, buddy. I just don't remember that right there now.
Yeah, it was one, man. It was one.
I don't remember. I don't even remember the gas station you talking about.
Wow.
That's what got me.
I would have thought everybody would remember that.
I went to Martin Luther King in the 6th grade. Ain't no gas station was across from there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna find out
the window.
I'm gonna find out.
When he moved, we went in there and bust out the window.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find this out. Tuesday night, we're gonna have facts on that land, on that location.
You might be right on the gas.
I'm gonna have facts on this.
He might be right on the gas station there. I think he might be right on the gas station. I vaguely remember something like that. Vaguely.
I'm gonna have facts. I remember Jax. I remember Witness. Look, I remember Jax. I remember Witness. And then I remember when the other guy that had the restaurant after that. Him and his mom.
We clean up outside of Jax when they first opened.
You talking about the club?
No, Jax. When Jax first opened, right. That was my first unofficial job.
Okay. What was it? 5th grade, 4th grade, right? Something like that.
I was about 5th grade.
You just picked it.
When I went to Westline, Jack was open, but it was new. Yeah. That was 5th grade. But we ain't new. Not saying we ain't big.
We got
you telling me the teen club was right there, where we going by every day walking.
No, the teen club one day.
Huh?
Facts on Tuesday. Facts on Tuesday.
Teen club one day, yeah, because the repair shop was still open.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Now I'm feeling them on that. He right. He right on that. Happy Man was right there. So when the club came,
it came after he left, after he closed up.
Hatchet ain't never closed.
When he got out, when he closed up, his stuff stayed in there until he got a truck, so he could get all of it out of it. Okay. And all he left was the countertop and the shelves. So when they took the shelves down, they stripped the stove down.
The amount of detail for 11-year-olds to remember, to me, is remarkable. Go ahead.
Yeah, because when you going in out of Winston, you don't see all that happening. Yeah. You couldn't help but to see it. If they tearing down the store from the inside, they didn't board up the windows or nothing like that, or put newspaper over the windows. Yeah, they're wide open. So when you walk into the store, that's what you saw.
How much was admission?
I don't know how much the admission was. I didn't pay. I never paid to go in. Like I said, when I went in, closest I got was the door. When I opened the door, and it was a guy standing there and a girl. And the girl asked me how old I was. And she was like,
you know what?
You got to be real. You got to be 15 between 15 and 17. And I wasn't 15.
Wow. But it's something new to me, bro. Like I said, but I was old enough in that area to walk the time period that you're talking about. But I was old enough to be over there involved in shit like that. So we were riding bikes at that age. So we was all over. I don't know. We ain't had shit to do.
Like I said, it didn't last long. I don't know what happened. I don't know if anybody got a fight up there or what. But I know fights used to happen in the parking lot a lot.
But that's most clubs, man. They get the fighting and cutting up. That was closed down most of them.
That'd be the day of a club fight.
So it's like, I don't know what it was. You take a field between Martin Luther King and McKinsey Court, and that parking lot for Winston's and all that. That's where they got the most fights at.
gonna talk about it
Tuesday, yep. It is time for us to get on off the air because we've been on a long time.
Look, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, you know when you start talking about stuff way back in the day, boy. And like Daryl and myself were talking about, we just really truly wanted to get away from all the violent talk, the prejudice talk, the COVID talk, because we've been doing it so much.
Yeah.
You know, people getting burnt out on it. So we wanted to have a little good time. And I think we had a real good time.
Oh yeah,
a good time, like,
just going back.
Taking you back to the old school.
There, right? Let me ask you one more question. Do you remember collecting cans and who you used to take them to?
Timerson, all I can tell you.
Timerson, right?
It was Jimerson.
Timerson.
If you didn't take them to Jimerson, was there anybody else you took them to?
There used to be a place over there.
You remember back there? Do you remember Mr. Sam on 34? Off 34?
Nope, I don't remember that one either.
He collect cans, and we used to take them down there when we couldn't get to Jimerson, and he used to give us money for it.
All right, we're gonna talk about this on Tuesday, y'all. I gotta go.
That's right.
Y'all have a great.
We done been all the way back to the back in the day.
Y'all have a great weekend, a safe weekend. I can't
y'all
think of
it. Hey,
Daryl, we even decide whether or not we're gonna do were we trying to set up something for the name of tune?
Look, I got a picture. Somebody just sent me a picture. I'm gonna post it. Y'all watch my page. Somebody just sent me a picture of that same little store area over there. Ain't no club up in there, boss.
Look.
Ain't no club up in there.
No. That picture don't cover
right.
all the time. It was over there. That picture don't mean nothing.
This picture gonna mean a whole lot.
That picture don't mean nothing.
This picture gonna mean a whole lot. Look, I wish I could. Let me see can I post it. Let me see can y'all see it from.
Oh no.
Do y'all see what that say?
Anybody from the class of 92, 93, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, all of the time what club it was. We got you some tickets.
You see what it say? Ace TV shop.
Yeah.
Y'all see all that laundromat, Morgan laundromat. Man, this man
That's
sent
what
me.
he's talking about.
The laundromat was on the other side.
I'm showing you a picture. I'm gonna post this picture later on.
Where Fairless used to be, that was the laundromat.
Post it.
I'm gonna post this picture. Somebody look, they went and dug up a picture from September the 29th.
Somebody was listening. Somebody was listening and researching.
From September what?
September the 29th. I can't see what year it is. I'm gonna tell them to send me the year. Oh man. Oh man.
There we go right there. Hey. Fact check.
They went and got some stuff then, boy. I tell you, that's a heck of a picture.
The only my brother was killed in 92. The only laundromat, it was where Fairless used to be.
It said right there.
If you coming from Mackenzie Court, Fairless is on the left side of Winston. It was never on the right.
Okay, there's Morgan's
it's
laundromat.
Right.
There go Winston Supermarket.
If you walking out of Winston.
All right, I'm gonna post that picture, y'all. I gotta go.
All right, so.
We'll talk about this on Tuesday. All right, y'all. Bye.